uncommon.
Yo,
everybody, we're live.
Yo. Get your ass up.
It's a special day because Zay's ass is up. Zay's ass is awake during the daytime.
Yeah. What's good? AB, you in the comments section. Lamar, the Zip.
Zay, I spent an extra minute or two today playing with a little intro. I'll have to get like a little something to represent you. This is very brief.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
You like that music, fanboys?
That's weird. It's not actually showing the correct video.
I don't think he wanted to pick up the...
No, 2 fouls.
There it is.
Yourself.
Here we go.
Hello.
Damn.
Foul. No, 2 fouls.
Save yourself. You don't
Look at that
owe
ball
these
sliding in
people
fucking head.
anymore. You've given them everything.
Why is it red?
Not yet.
Look, go back. Can you go back to his ball spot? Oh my God.
So Zay, Luka's given everything he can. It's not enough. I think LeBron wants his hair next.
Yeah, he like, please.
I think Luka has to give up his hair.
Like, yep, with that hair right there, that make me the GOAT. Yep.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm curious what people think about the noon start time instead of the 9 a.m. Pacific start time.
Yeah, let me know, because I know a lot of y'all on the West Coast. Oh, we got some supers coming in. My dude, Doctor, said y'all got to talk about Bron doll too. Yeah, Bron got an action figure, man.
We got to talk about what?
LeBron got a Barbie doll that he got coming out.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you joking?
Nah, Too Raw for TV have posted about it.
I don't even have to prepare for these shows. You can give me today's news and we'll have the entire episode of LeBron absurdity to fucking talk about.
The
fucking doll.
A Barbie doll. I gotta look this up real quick, man. I gotta look.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Sorry, let me watch my mouth. Y'all, okay. So that
says LeBron James becomes the first male athlete with a Ken doll. Are you fucking kidding me, fam?
Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Congratulations to you, LeBron.
Fanboys, now you got an action figure to go along with your love song.
Oh, they're gonna fucking be waving them in the air in LA. They're bringing them. They're gonna sell them in the gift shop. That's what's become of the Los Angeles Lakers.
LeBron dolls gonna be sold at sex shops.
They're gonna have the LeBron blow up dolls. Wait a minute. Do they have a Savannah? They have a Savannah doll sitting there watching jealously of fanboys fucking LeBron because they want to replace Savannah so badly.
Man, that's what's crazy. They really do want to replace Savannah. And that's what's sickening about it. Like, you're supposed to be joking. That's supposed to be a joke, but that is real life. That is real.
Oh
my God.
Zay, what do we start with? My God.
Man, it's a it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
We're like 3 weeks out of that McAfee interview, and there's still more shit I haven't even touched on. But that's the But we have to move on to poor fucking Canadian guy that I used to like. Nash. Now,
Nash.
I mean, LeBron spews so much fucking garbage out of his mouth. You cannot keep up.
I seen Mind the Game episode 2 coming out, so I definitely got to skim through that and hear what. I wasn't even done with the first episode, so it's like it's a lot we gotta unpack in there. Like, there's not enough time, but
we got so much to do. We got to get to it. You sound like the dude in the Matrix, the programmer. Fans, people, viewers. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say fans. That sounds arrogant. Let's read some of these chats, Zay. Let's say hello. It's so awesome to have you guys.
I read this one that came across the screen already, but let's look at the chat. It said Baby Doll James. They call him a Ken Bassiter. That's crazy. What's up, Clayton? What's going on with you, man?
We got a import gave a super chat. LeBron uglier than Greg Oden. As Barbie looks too handsome. Hey, how do you accessorize the LeBron doll? A wheelchair, makeup kit, wigs.
So like, look, it's yeah. I'm about. You want me to send it to you?
No.
This shit is. First off, like the outfit is crazy. Like I don't know who's dressing him on this, but he's got a hat on. So.
Is it the hat he was wearing when he endorsed Diddy parties?
He's got a crown on the hat. Look at this is crazy. Fanboys, you need help, please, Lord, please.
Guys, we have several things to look at. I've started breaking down my own game stuff. Zay has his out. We're going to look at Zay's. I have a couple of repeats of Zay's footage. We're going to look at it. We might look at some of the stuff I've put in the members section. If you want me to explain myself to you about what YouTube's doing to me and why I'm resorting to the members section, we can.
You got to talk about that. You got to let them know what's going on. The reason why we got to start Patreons and member sections, because they're not allowing our videos to get the proper viewage that it should, the views in the revenue that it should.
Look, here's the thing. I'm not comfortable asking for money. I've never been very good at it, but like some people like are very supportive and they're like, hey, you know, I'm happy to support you. And then you got a lot of people who are like, holy shit, I love tuning into your show. I look forward to it every week, but it's not worth 99 cents a month. And I was just thinking, man, if 50% of my subscribers gave 99 cents a month, I could not have to worry about any of this YouTube bullshit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's really when your budget runs out. It reminds me of shitty dog owners. Oh, taking family pictures with the dog, and oh, he's a member of the family, and then you go and buy food for the dog, and you get 70 pounds of fucking pure poison because your budget ran out when it came to feeding your dog decently. It's like everything. I love you, but fuck off.
That's a fact, man. Like, so if they understood just $1 a month,
which YouTube takes what, 50% of that? I don't know how much they take.
They take 30%. Even Patreon, just $1. You know what I'm saying? They take 10 cents out of that. 10 cents.
You guys don't know how many hours I've wasted this week trying to publish videos that they're flagging where they don't usually flag. Zay, I'm talking about a 2-second increment. Like you can get away with 5, sometimes 10-second increments.
Yeah.
2 seconds? I can't show you anything. I can't even make a conversation about a play when they're going to flag me for a 2-second increment.
That's a fact. It's very biased. You know what I mean? Like you said, we want to tell them before I tell them about what you had to do in order.
I just want some consistency because they changed the rules left and right. It's just like the refs in the NBA. Hey, if these are the rules, then do the rules. But like, this is craziness. Like you see the shit that's on YouTube. You see people basically reposting entire documentaries without getting flagged. And then all of a sudden YouTube's like, hey, we don't like you anymore. So you can't do 2 seconds.
You're messing with one of our biggest partners. So we're gonna Copyright your content, man. Get you up out of here.
That's right. I was telling Zay, I was like, I sound insane to be like, hey, when the powers that be tell YouTube we don't like that content, that something actually happens. But I mean, you have to explain it somehow.
You do.
Right. Put in the comments, people. If I started putting out LeBron suck ass videos, how quickly would YouTube start suggesting my channel? How quickly would I grow? I mean, let's be honest.
That's why I'm surprised that I got the subs that I got, because
you grew fast.
Imagine if I was a Glazer. Like, hopefully, like, man, I'm thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me from day one. A lot of y'all, man, I see a lot of y'all day ones in there. I seen somebody, hey, AOH, you gonna love this. Somebody said, my fanboy cousin, he said he wanted
what?
He wanted a life-size blow-up doll of LeBron so he could sleep with it. What is wrong with y'all?
Zay, you missed the Sunday panel. The TNT Overtime app that I recorded of the Lakers Warriors. Yeah. You can actually hear the fanboys screaming, "You're glorious. I love you." I actually heard it.
That is unbelievable. You're glorious. I love you. What? You don't even tell your woman you love her every day.
We love you, LeBron. Glorious King. Are you guys from a fucking gospel church? We love you, Bron.
Our king. That's how they do, man. These fanboys they just be on a different level.
Audience, I apologize. I don't know why I can't show the chat overlay so that we can all see it. It's a StreamYard problem. So just so you know, I'm not doing that on purpose.
We can see the chat. I can see it.
You can. It's not overlaid on the content. And you can see this one that I put up on the screen. You want to read that one for us from Siberius?
Siberius says, I think you have to support things you believe in. Creating this content takes time and energy, and I will always do what I can to help. Fuck LeBron Barbie. That's a fact, man. Like, especially when you learning software, like, my God, to do the stuff that to freeze a frame, to pause and speed it up and put different memes and transitions and effects, like all this stuff takes time, and to be creative with it. You know what I mean?
You got to talk yourself into not killing yourself because you're watching LeBron footage.
Yeah, it's like, I got to come up with 1,000 ways to call him a bum. Like,
look at this. Listen, thank you, Siberius. Siberius just bought 5 fucking months of membership support. You understand how little? You understand how little that is? Yeah. To fucking support some channels, including Zay 93 Zay.
Somebody said I made a 15-minute video of my son's basketball games, and it took 8 hours. Man, dog.
Oh, I make actual documentaries. I know what the pain level is. This is what I do in the side. Anyway, we could complain all day like LeBron on a podcast, or we could move on.
Yeah. You know, we're not gonna complain about it. We just want to tell y'all though, like, hey, this the truth.
Nevertheless, we must move on. You mind if I play the intro again? Because I like that jam.
Go ahead. Let's turn up. Let's see what these comments saying right here.
Get on the fucking. Why doesn't?
But you'd see LeBron James
that's not it.
Scored a bunch of points.
Yeah,
it wasn't a winning formula.
Damn!
Hey.
Foul! No, 2 fouls.
Save yourself.
That ball spot killing me, man.
You don't owe these people anymore.
They zoomed in on it. Oh my God. Like somebody been poking the back of his head. Like somebody just been knifing the back of his head up. Yeah.
That's mean, man. You're a hater. You're a hater. I think no 2 fouls in that failure to blow the whistle is one of the funnier things I've seen.
It's terrible. It's
Do you want to? How do you feel about watching your latest belt to ass video and talking about it?
Oh yeah, we should watch it because man, it seemed like YouTube been playing with.
Is it not doing well?
I mean, not doing as well as the other ones, but you know, I was a little late with it because, like I said, those belt to ass take a long time. They do sometimes.
All right. Well, everybody, if you want to look at the original, you go to 93 Zay TV, and we're gonna talk about the video now. And by the way, thank you. I see some new memberships. I see you guys. I see you coming through. Appreciate it, members. I am terrible at fucking saying thank you. Let's just understand I'm fucking terrible about it, and I got to improve.
I feel like I say thank you too damn much. I'll be like, thank you, Jesus, Lord.
Can I hire you to say thank you for me?
Yeah. I'm like, thank you, man.
I'm like, I come from the opposite of participation trophies. You have to fucking pull off a miracle to get any credit from your parents. Like, okay, I guess that wasn't terrible.
Like, nah, man, I appreciate you. You know, AOH, you a real one. Like I said, you reach down from the.
All right, stop it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey, you reach down like, hey, man, Zay, I'm pulling you up here. Come on. Okay. My dog AOH, he a real one. For real.
You get me a VIP table when I come to Vegas. All right, how's that?
I say less, man. We're gonna hit the tables up, man.
No, I'm not any good. I can't do that shit. Don't stand anywhere near me when you gamble, or you will lose.
Vegas take everybody dollar, man. It's been some people come in so happy, excited, smiling. When they check it out, they frowning this shit, looking at their phone, like, damn.
I'll go to the
pay the rent this week.
I'll go to the penny slots and lose my entire savings.
You fuck with the slots? You like the slots?
No, I'm trying to be funny.
Oh, like, man, those slots, man.
Well, that's what I did when I was super broke. I just kind of hovered there until I got a free drink, you know.
Hey, I need another one.
All right, let's get to this. Let's get to these videos.
Didn't get to sort of finish out the way that I think every basketball fan would want, because of, you know, some decision making on some individuals' parts.
Yes. It was a weird couple minutes after that, starting with the ejection.
Like that.
I don't know why the ref was taking it personal. He had already gave Luka one, and Luka knew that. And Luka was going back and forth at that time with a fan that was sitting courtside, like Luka does when fans get to talk out of their mind, whatever the case may be. And Luka was going back and forth, and the ref took it upon himself to think it was, you know, verse him or whatever the case may be. But then another.
I'm sorry. He said 10 times and whatever the case may be twice already.
Vando after a block shot, and then the game was just weird as hell after that moment.
I mean, Jesus, can we talk? This is in the member section. I talked about reputation. I was like, Jaw's getting punished because of his reputation. Draymond used to get punished because of his reputation. Now he's protected by Clutch Sports, so he doesn't really get punished.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does Luka not have a reputation? Of course he has a reputation. How does he not deserve the utmost scrutiny and punishment from referees? I mean, it's hard for me to watch as a fan at home, this guy relentlessly hounding the refs along with his buddies, LeBron complainer and Austin Reeves complainer. And the refs just have to fucking bite their lips all night long. They finally are fucking sick of it. And the ref's the bad guy. Time to investigate the refs. How dare the fucking refs?
How dare you, fanboys?
How dare the fucking refs be sick of these spoiled brat pieces of shit?
Historical levels a free throw differential, and we got to investigate the refs now. Come on, man, knock it off. Historic. You were historic level of free throw differential. Are you serious? Knock it off.
Yeah, let's make this even more basic. Why have we switched to talking shit to the fans is okay? That's still not like professional behavior. You're going to, as a player, just imagine you're going to set a precedent that it's okay to talk back to everyone talking to you. That's what, 70,000 potential people talking shit?
Yeah. I mean, this is why, I hear you, but I disagree a little bit. Because I feel like we should be able to talk our shit, pop our shit. You know, just like if you balling, busting our ass, you should be able to pop your shit too. You know, I do believe that. My opinion. That's my opinion. What y'all think?
Are you a multimillionaire on television being paid to do a specific thing? I mean, you can't. Yeah. My point is, you can't. You there's no time in the day as a basketball player to respond to every fan that heckles you.
Oh yeah, for sure. No.
So then why is it an escape route? Oh, he wasn't talking shit to the ref. Finally.
He talked so much shit, the ref didn't know who he was talking to.
But I just think it's such an escape route of still not professional behavior.
Oh, for
that
sure.
People are trying to okay it. It's like, oh, he was talking to the fan. What's the problem? How about if you shut the fuck up for a change?
I think the problem is that the refs just really got sick of it, like you were saying.
What's wrong with that? Isn't that the point of disciplining them? It's like, hey, hello, don't do this next game or I'll eject you again. Instead, the league is like, oh, how dare you refs discipline the players? That's what the refs are supposed to do, is it not?
Yeah, but the refs, they do just like we talked about before, throwing somebody out of the game because they look at their bench after a dunk. That is ridiculous. Giving somebody a tech, giving the petty techs, what I mean, that they give out.
And we're back to my request to be consistent, because Luka and LeBron get away with shit constantly, where we see other people get some things that make us think, did something happen that we couldn't see? Because you're so confused. You're like, wait a minute, that got a tech? LeBron James is like threatening the lives of refs' families every other play and is not getting a tech. And then somebody looks at a bench after a big dunk and that's a tech. How can we not be confused as fans?
Yeah, it's confusing. It most definitely is, because we've seen LeBron walk down the court straight A line next to a ref to get the ref to move out the way to intimidate the ref. You know what I'm saying? Why does he not get a technical for this?
Well, but what about the patience level of the refs? I mean, after every play, it's like it's a mandatory get smashed by the entire Lakers bench and the coach, and you just have to deal with it.
Yep.
And you don't see other teams. I'm not saying that other teams don't complain, but you don't see like a huddle descend upon the refs after every play, and the refs just deal with it.
Yeah, Luka's shoulders be shrugged up. Like, what are you doing? Like Luka won every foul, man. He deserved to get thrown. I'm not disagreeing that he deserved to get thrown out the game, because it's long overdue. That's been long overdue. But he should be allowed to talk shit to fans, because fans say a lot of shit to them. We talk our shit. They should be able to talk it back if they kill it. They going crazy. But he deserved to get thrown out the game, though, because the ref probably did think he was talking to him. He's like, man, you know what? I'm sick of you. You out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, okay, the ref is on edge. Luka kept talking, and now the ref's the bad guy because, oh, well, he was talking to someone else. Well, Luka was still talking, and the ref is still sick of it. And the ref has probably been sick of it for like 30 games.
Yeah.
But the first tech, an interesting little side note, was based on profanity. I hear LeBron James drop the F-bomb every game without getting a tech.
Yeah, because you watch that OT, so you hear all the hey.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Shall we watch some more of your video?
Yeah, I know they want to talk about. If you want to touch a little bit on the game last night.
Yeah, I mean that's more recent history. You want to do that right now?
Just before we get into the video for sure.
Sure, go for it. Lead the way.
What do y'all think about this homecoming game? What do you think about it, AOH? I want to ask you because we ain't talk about it yet. So,
well, obviously, in today's NBA, you're filled with regret and what could have been because Kyrie wasn't there. I don't know what version of their former selves are Gafford and Lively. Do they? No, I'm serious. I didn't see the game. Do they look good or do they not look good?
Like
I saw the double block. I saw the double block by Gafford.
I felt like it felt like they wanted Luka to win this game. They wanted to give it to Luka. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like they could have played harder. They were letting LeBron fucking backspin on him like Gafford. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, why are you letting LeBron only has two options when he's in the post. He's either gonna spin or he's gonna fade away. That's it. Like, why are you? I wouldn't even contest his jumpers for real. I want him shooting. Hey, shoot that shit all night long because I know you shooting these jumpers is taken away from Luka. It's taken away from AR. It's taken away from Rui. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because their points are more effective. They hurt you more. They're like, damn, we let Rui get us a back door. Oh, damn, Rui opened the corner. Even Gabe Vincent's points. Like when he scores 12 points, 12, 14 points, they're effective 12, 14 points.
Well, Gabe Vincent was a starter for a championship contender. I don't know why people are so convinced that Gabe Vincent isn't good.
That's them. They say, Gabe Vincent's stealing money. But according to how he played in the beginning of the season, yeah, he was stealing money. But he's being limited in his role. He's a spot-up shooter now.
I was going to say, how do you know? Like he played a minute a game.
Yeah.
Here's Thanos snap feminism. Actually, the refs is another reason why LeBron could never play in the 80s and 90s, especially the 80s when the refs would talk shit back to them. Well, Zay, you were like, if the fans talk shit, the players should be able to talk shit. You going to extend that to the refs? Maybe the refs should be able to talk shit to the players.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah. Shut your ass up. Talk your shit back. I don't think that you should. This is what people do on the court anyway. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we do when we go to the basketball court. You got the YMCA, you at the street court, or you know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, this is what we do.
Every player on every team would run to a podcast the next day to tell the world about the verbal abuse they suffered from the ref if the ref talked back.
And how depressed they feel after it.
Look what I give to my city.
Knock it off. Somebody said, see, I've seen the chat over here. I was looking at my chat. But
Go ahead.
The live chat over here. Who do you think they're going to give SGA the MVP?
I mean, they decided that months ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they definitely did.
I mean, it actually makes the topic uninteresting now. I mean, that's one of the, even if you agree or don't agree, like when you make a decision way ahead of time.
Yeah. Because, man, Jokic is playing with some trash. Jokic is really playing with some trash, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't really have anything prepared on it because it's so weird, but like, do you have anything to say about Mike Malone getting fired?
That's the second. See, man, they're just clearing the way for LaForty James.
I mean, that's what people like you and I can see. I mean, when you remove the impossible, what's left is the improbable, and that's actually what is probable, continuing to clear the way for LaForty James. Okay, someone else. Let's see it in the chats. What the hell happened with Mike Malone? I would have thought that
sports and fitness rants. I see you over here. I'm looking at the live chat now.
Is he trying to call in?
You trying to get in here, sports and fitness?
I would have thought that Mike Malone's personality and Jokic's melded. So I'm not gonna jump to Jokic had anything to do with it. I don't know that he did or didn't, but that would be weird to me.
I don't see why they would not run it by him. I don't believe that nowadays, in the way these players are and how quick they are to move around, I don't think that these organizations make very many decisions without them unless they're trading them. You know what I mean? That's what I think. See, like, and then he's the what? He's the 4th or 5th head coach fired after winning a championship?
No.
Within 3 years? Yeah.
Malone?
Yeah, Malone, Budenholzer, Frank Vogel, who else? I missed somebody on top of my head. It was Vogel, Budenholzer.
You talking about Laker coaches?
No, like after winning the championship.
Oh, all teams after winning the championship.
Yeah,
okay.
Teams after winning the championship firing their head coaches within 2-3 years. Mike Malone just won in 23. He gone. Nick Nurse gone. Budenholzer gone. Frank Vogel gone.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Nick Nurse.
Yeah, Nick Nurse. Yeah. They get you up out of here. Like,
whoa. I mean,
what's the value of a coach today?
I don't know. What's your hypothesis about this firing after championships?
My hypothesis is, I'm like, man, it's just, do they value a coach? Do they just value the player? You know, I was talking with my cousin last night about this. My cousin, we was like, man, he was like, you know, Jordan played in the system. Kobe had a system. I'm like, man, you see that a system produces championships and consecutive championships. You know what I'm saying? So he was basically admitting that LeBron is the system. Like you can't value the player as much, well, too much more than you value a coach, man, because good coaching is hard to come by. But now in the NBA, the players don't value coaching. They don't want to be coached how the players of before.
Okay, out of all of the players in the NBA, who do you think would respect the discipline of a coach more, the Europeans or the Americans?
Honestly, I would say Europeans.
Okay, so then why would Jokic fall into that category?
I'm not gonna say Europeans, but from the mentality that we are seeing from the American players that we are shown, I would say Europeans 100% for sure.
Well, yeah, I don't know how anyone could argue against you.
Yeah, we have to be honest and fair. You know what I mean?
Well, after you came up with that list, though, of coaches fired after a championship, though, focusing on Malone is small fries. I think trying to figure the other topic out is maybe the key to understanding all of it.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, what are the alternative explanations other than trying to weaken LeBron's conference?
They were saying Nick Nurse and the GM were on different pages. They're not re-signing the GM, so the GM is going to be there, I guess, as the face, but he's not going to be making any more decisions. He pretty much on his way out the door. So it seemed like they cleaned the house. Maybe there's some type of friction between them and ownership. That's what was kind of being said. In the direction of the team, they didn't really like them playing Westbrook as much, or I don't know, man. It's a lot of this stuff you don't really know until it all boils down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we're speculating, and that's all there is to it. Isn't it sad that that's what news is now? Just people blabbering speculation, and there's not any actual news involved.
Yeah, it's speculation. You got to use your experience in life to kind of pinpoint exactly, hey, this is what this really is in between the lines. So you got to read in between the lines on a lot of stuff. Because a lot of people be like, oh, you guys are not telling the truth. I'm like, dude, can you not read in between the lines? Do you not have an imagination?
Hey, let me read something. Austin Casey gifted 5 Angry Old Hoops fan memberships. That's cool. And I don't even know what it means. Like, I've tried to gift, like, I wanted to give like people like you free memberships. I can't figure out how to do it. Austin, how did you do that? That's very cool. That's very cool, though, by the way.
Hey, thank you, Austin.
You want to watch some more of your video, or do you want to talk more about Dallas, which we barely even touched on?
No, we can go ahead. Y'all want to talk about Dallas, y'all? Or y'all want to get into the belt to ass?
Let's get specific. What about Dallas are we going to talk about? Should we? How do you want to talk about whether or not it was fake and disingenuous to put the T-shirts out and have a tribute video when you booted somebody? Do you want to talk about? Is it maybe a little bit weird to act like he's won 30 championships? I mean, Jesus Christ, it was a little over the top.
No, they definitely made him cry, man. They was like he was crying, man. Luka, I feel like he's been, not himself mentally since he left Dallas, but of course he doesn't realize that the reason why he's feeling this way is the person that's wearing 23 on his team. He doesn't understand that the player that's wearing number 23 cost you $115 million.
You really think he doesn't know?
I believe I could not. I don't know about y'all, but if somebody owe me $100, I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, but what's $115 million?
What's he gonna do?
I can't pretend. I couldn't fake with you after 115. I couldn't do it. I'd be like, no, one of us gotta go. I'm not re-signing. Hey, you traded me for nothing.
Okay,
get
so
this old man out of here.
He truly doesn't think so, or he won't acknowledge it because of the detriment to his life in LA.
I mean, Luka don't come across as that type of dude who care about like the spotlight in LA, doing the commercials, and that type of thing. Luka sound like he just want to, play basketball and drink beer. You know what I'm saying? He want to just turn up. He don't strike me as somebody who's gonna be all in the video, all in your TV.
Well, you know what? I know Texas brews a lot of brews. California does too, and you can drink beer on the beach in California.
Yeah.
You can drink beer in the mountains in California and then drive to the beach in the same day and have a beer there for sunset.
Yep.
I fucked it last week.
See, I know he does love LA, but maybe he's like, man, he's one more year, just 1 year with them. I think if LeBron starts to go beyond one more year, I think it's going to be a problem.
I mean, 1 year is the difference in somebody's career. LeBron, we act like that's no big deal for LeBron to hang on one more year. That might be the year that someone else had their breakout year.
Mm-hmm.
Bronny, other people are in the way. Okay, let's get our shit together. Are we going to break down your video, or are we going to talk about other shit? All right,
we get to it. We got time today, y'all. We got time today. You know what I'm saying?
We start talking about Luka and his shooting and Luka getting scapegoated, and I want to talk about the video I did, which shows that anytime LeBron James comes in third or fourth in scoring, the Lakers win. Anytime LeBron James is second or first, they lose.
Mm-hmm. Siberia said something good up in the chat. He said, I think Malone is old school and the NBA princesses can't handle people not kissing their ass and telling them how great they are. He held players accountable and told them when they were playing bad.
Yeah.
So, I definitely feel like players today, you can't tell them like when they doing something wrong. You definitely can't. They're like, oh, you're hating. Everything is hate. Criticism is hate now today. You know what I mean?
I drilled hate laser beams through my coach sometimes when he would make us fucking run for shit. I mean, I fucking hated him with a passion. And then we would go out and win games. You get mad. It's called being disciplined and doing shit you don't want to do. Nobody wants to run extra suicides usually at the end of practice, but Jesus Christ, that's why you have the coach. That's why you don't have your buddy running practice, because he wouldn't fucking accomplish anything.
Yeah, coach used to be like, hey, we having a party after practice. Bring your own bottle. BYOB. I was like, oh God damn it. They knew.
Oh Jesus. All right, let's watch a little more of your video.
For sure. Hey, one thing though, I don't blame Dallas now for trading them because man, that 300-some million, you got to pay somebody over 300 million. Shit.
Well, I also hear a lot of bitching about Luka is not in shape. Like, what shape did you think he was in sitting on the bench in Dallas?
Yeah.
What is this, buyer's remorse when you looked at exactly what you were buying?
Yep.
I don't know. Luka's just fucking getting the blame from new angles that he probably never imagined now that he's on LeBron's team.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what he just got into. He doesn't know.
All right, let's play this. A little Matrix reference here.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Cause your ass is mine.
Fanboy. It was all good a couple days ago. Y'all fanboys was on the internet going crazy. OKC, BET, GED, Lakers in 5. Shannon Sharp went on First Take, activating his hips. My cousin posting videos, activating his hips.
So we go 1, 2. That's it.
Jesus Christ, that's tight.
it.
I don't see any hip moving and shoulder rolling today. Fanboys, you're in trouble. Not only were you gifted the first game, but they were trying to gift you the second game. We're talking historic levels of gifting in the first game. SGA had no free throws in the first game versus the Lakers, and that was the first time that's ever happened in 1,200 days.
Okay, we need to stop there because that statistic is something that was put out there a little bit, and then everybody moved on. Dude, how do you move on from that?
Yeah. How does that not?
1,200 days?
1,205 days.
Come on.
Seriously, it's been over 3 years since this guy has not shot a free throw. Then all of a sudden he plays the Lakers on a pivotal game and he's not shooting free throws.
I watched the first few minutes of that game. I felt like the Thunder were told to put in half effort. And then I saw Shea choose not to dunk on LeBron and LeBron get away with shoving him in the back. And I was like, okay, I can do other shit with my time.
Yep. I see Kenyon Martin say like, oh, they went out on Saturday. They was out partying.
Oh, come on.
It was an early game for them.
Man, have you not ever played sports after partying in your 20s?
Like, come on. Knock it off. You used to go to the bonfires and all that stuff, man. Knock it off.
Exactly. You're fucking young. You can fucking get through anything.
Yeah.
All
Y'all
right.
see, hey, they did do that Fire Nico chant last night.
Well,
Nico,
I mean,
hey, dog, we got to talk about that real. Nico was hiding in the tunnel. You that fucking soft, Nico. You can't go out there and face the fans for what you did.
oh, I don't think I would go out there.
I would. I'd be like, yeah, I did it. So what? So what?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's either that you either go out there fully defiant. I don't know.
Like,
He went out there.
You know what?
He went out there with the pussy ass and give away a Luka shirt and tribute video for the guy you fucked and the franchise that you fucked. So he was definitely like stuck in the middle.
Facts, man. Like, look, man. Look, I did it. So what? The NBA made me do it.
He doesn't strike you as that sort of person, though, I would assume.
Nah, he's definitely a corporate guy. Hey, I'm gonna go. You know, he's one of those guys like he hires somebody to fire everybody. You know what I mean? He strikes me as one of those type of guys. If he's a CEO, like, yeah, I'm gonna hire him and he'll fire everyone on my behalf because there's no way he called Luka and told Luka that. You know what I'm saying? I could tell. Like Luka just found out he was traded, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Like, is this a joke?
Well, this is a side topic. This was done against Luka's will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that LeBron actually did what he usually does with people and called Luka, telling him his plan.
No way.
Yeah, Luka does not accept that invitation.
Not at all.
Exactly.
No.
This is the most believable thing about Luka not knowing about that. This was a deal done behind people's backs to help LeBron James and fuck everyone else.
Yep. Exactly.
Why really... would Luka? Why? Other than going to LA, why would he want to fucking do that?
Yeah.
I mean, LA's not that good. I'm sorry.
Luka is a one franchise type of guy. That's what he strikes me as, somebody who wanted the same jersey. He know people just bought his jersey.
Dirk is a German that found happiness in Dallas. I think a Serbian can too.
Yeah, and he got a black wife. When I seen Dirk come through with the aluminum foil, I was like, oh my Dirk, my God. Dirk is a real nigga, man.
What, is she hot?
Yeah, he got him something nice, man. Dirk, man, hey.
I had no idea.
Dirk got a black wife, man. I fuck with Dirk. For real. For real. Dirk had the aluminum foil around the plate. You already knew what time it was. It was something special in that plate. You know what I'm saying? So.
And there's
look at the comments. They like, yeah, Dirk the realest. Yeah, Dirk. Hey, look, yep. They do. They know.
All right, let's get back to some footage.
Then we get the game 2 where y'all shot 37 free throws to OKC's 20, and 3 of those were technical free throws.
Investigate the refs.
Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus is right, Boosie. But let me tell you something about this good old God of ours. He don't like ugly. Luka Doncic, you've been staring down refs, arguing with refs all season long since you've been with the Lakers. And they finally pulled the plug on you. Fanboy's gonna be in my comment section like, he wasn't even talking to the ref, bro. Nope, I don't care. Hey, he been sneak dissing, sneak looking, talking under his breath to refs all season long. It's about time they humble him. But let's talk about Sugar Shea right quick. He had a 40-piece tonight. We are living in times where a man could drop 40 wearing a sports bra. Woo. Now let's talk about the anti-23, or should I say Mr. Minus 23. Minus 23, fanboy. 6 turnovers.
Let's spend a couple of minutes. Everybody watching, put it in the comments. What do you think about the plus minus doesn't matter? All of a sudden it matters. Now it doesn't matter anymore. Have you not seen that pattern? Like, I've only heard them talk about plus minus once, and that was when they actually had to lie, because there's no fucking way LeBron's plus minus was what they were claiming it was. I did a video about it. I mean, you showed the team lose with LeBron on the court, and here's Rachel Nichols and Skip Bayless of all fucking people. Oh, without LeBron James, the Lakers are just trash. All right. Have you noticed this? I mean, when does plus minus matter?
Plus minus, it matters only when it benefits LeBron James.
You hater.
That's when plus minus matters.
That's
when
crazy.
The plus minus show LeBron with him on the court being positive. That's when it matters. And for we already know Skip Bayless is so deep in the trenches, right? He's so down at the bottom. He got to resort to liking LeBron now.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen somebody hate on him for 20 years. And then now he start like, oh, well, I do like LeBron. I do.
Well, he did that for a few years. And then now, it looked like he was trying to like act tough again. Even I was like, no, too late. But you go back and look at some of the old Skip versus Stephen A. compared to today, that was actually really good sports debating.
Yeah. Compared to today, with it before all
today, that's not saying anything, is it?
Before Stephen A really went Hulk Hogan. Now he's just too Hulk Hogan.
Right.
And then you add Shannon Sharp, who opens up his throat. Oh my God, the way he opened up his throat for LeBron. It is man. Like shit. You got now go ahead.
AR23 plus minus -23. LBJ is closer to Favre than he is to Brady. I wonder how much post-retirement their careers will be like, because Favre has not had a good post-retirement career, has he?
Yeah, with that taking food stamps out people's mouth, man.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Was it food stamps or was it a different form of
no, it was donations for a foundation that was supposed to help kids at like an activity center that never went. The funds never made it there, or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, see, that's some slime ball shit. If that's true, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, because I don't want them, that's some slime ball shit.
Hey, sports and fitness rants. He emailed me. I didn't see him chat it in here. Hey, I sent you the link. Feel free to call in. Back to the video.
God. Yep. I'm always gonna make the right play. Here you go. Yep.
What the fuck, people? Do you know the Shannon Sharp soundbite? It's funny. You and I were thinking the same thing. I had that soundbite about LeBron James being a ball handler with just from this game, him looking like he's never touched a ball in his life.
Yep. That's why I had to go follow. Yeah, let me put that in there real quick because he lied. LeBron does not have a handle. There's so many plays in here you're gonna see where he could barely dribble the ball.
And I took some of those plays and I drug them out in slow motion so we can truly appreciate how shitty he is. But off the top of my head, Larry Bird was 6'9", yes?
Yep.
What was Magic? 6'9"?
Yep.
Okay, Shannon. Well, there's two off the top of my fucking head. How about Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant's a 7-footer. Who handles the ball better, Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
It's not even a comparison.
Because isn't Kevin Durant like glorified because we've never seen a 7-footer do this?
Yeah. But
I mean, I know Kevin Durant's in the shitter right now, but like the guy does some pretty crazy shit with the ball.
No, he does. For his size, most definitely. He got some.
What the fuck's Shannon Sharp talking about?
Yeah. And
it's the only time I've heard Shannon Sharp not only acknowledge how heavy LeBron is, but give him 10 pounds.
Yeah, 260. He's like 260. I know it. I seen
it. He's 10 feet tall, 500 pounds, and moves like a gazelle.
Man, the way his glaze come off, I'm like, oh man, Shannon, you dirty dog, you know what I mean?
Oh God, he's here. We're not going to talk again the rest of the show. Are you ready? Are you ready to give it up?
Hey, let's go. Get my dog here.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
My dog. What's going on, Robin, man?
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Shout out to my man Zay. Shout out to the Czar, the video footage. I'm not going to talk too much, man. I want to just come join you guys and listen in, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys for having me on again.
Yeah,
it's never too much. It's never too much.
Somebody said Shannon the throat goat. That's crazy. Wow.
Woo! I like that one. Well, I got to remember that one.
The throat goat.
How do you describe Shannon Sharp talking? Is it like his tongue's too big? Like something's about to fall out of his mouth while he's trying to talk.
Them dentures about to pop out there, buff. The ball, blah, 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 blah.
It's like somebody falling down a hill and like he's about to lose his feet, and he doesn't ever quite fall. He actually gets the words out. I'm like, did I hear him correctly? But Shannon Sharp sounds like he's falling when he's talking. Hey, should we watch more of the video?
Keep it rolling.
We're just barely getting to the footage part of it.
Let's go. The importance of active hands. Having active hands against the bum, he's gonna turn the ball over. Yep,
terrible.
Deflection. Let's go. We running. But you know who isn't about to start running?
Bingo.
LeBron James. This is exactly why y'all need to get this old man out of here. This turnover happened so fast, they couldn't even show him inbounding the ball. Caruso with the active hands. Give me that bum. I need
Jesus,
that.
are you serious?
Jalen Williams, finish him off. Finishing off AR. Wearing the sports bra.
Oh, wow. Look how far
exactly why y'all need to get this old man
Watch this. Watch him throw it straight
out
into
of
his hands.
here. This turnover happened so fast, they couldn't even show him inbounding the ball.
Here it is.
Caruso with the active hands. Give me that bum. I need that. Hey, Jalen Williams, finish him off. Finishing off AR. Easy. You know what I think it is? Sometimes, you know, your mind moves faster than your body. LeBron just standing here. What is he doing? What are you doing?
Me? Just hanging around.
I'm just hanging around.
260-pound basketball players. Have you ever seen
Well, he
me
done knocked
able
over
to
the
handle the
rim.
ball?
I've got that from another angle. It looks even worse, believe it or not.
Pathetic, man. They need to knock it off with this narrative that he got some magical, inspirational handle. Knock it off. Look at this, fanboys. He loses the ball trying to. This is terrible. This is your king. Missing bunnies, floaters. He gonna miss 2 shots on this possession. Caruso, if Caruso's a little taller, he would have sent that shit to the shadow round. Look at your king. Look at his bag. Here you go. Yup. Yeah. You not Kobe. Nope. Fanboys. What the fuck was he doing here? He thought he was Steph Curry. Look at him trying to copy Luka, trying to be like Uncle Luka. Nah, you ain't Uncle Luka, man. That boy was out there building youth centers. Build him up. Let's go. Look at him. He can't even shoot over Caruso. You know what Kobe would have did to Caruso? Come on, man. You out here using moves that you know you can't do. You know you ain't got no turnaround jumper. Why you keep using Kobe and Mike move? Look at this bum right here. He thought he had on one. Hard start, say, give me that, bum. You want to see a dead body? Instrumentals from my mama's Christmas party. Troubles on my mind. I still smell crime. Fanboys.
Are you ready?
I'm going to pause it there because we got to spend. I've got some slower versions of that footage. But we should acknowledge what we just saw. We should acknowledge some of the viewers. Good shit as usual, Zay.
Of course.
I mean, you got to pick and choose what to cover. Part of my problem lately is I try to cover the whole game. I'm exhausted after the first 5 minutes because LeBron is that bad. Go ahead, Robin. Roll.
No, I was gonna say what that does when you watch LeBron James play. You know what happens often is that, you know, they'll often talk about, you know, the lowlights, right? And they'll be like, oh, you'll see a clip of Michael Jordan. You guys remember when they were doing the We Done with the 90s? They'll show a 5-second clip of Michael Jordan and they'll say, oh, Michael Jordan got no left. Oh, look at Michael Jordan here. And I've always told and joked around with these LeBron James fans, if you want to go low light for low light, LeBron James is undisputed low light for low light. You can take Michael Jordan's 10 worst plays that you can find and take LeBron James' 10 worst plays that you can find. I'm telling you something right now. Them 10 LeBron James plays are going to put those Michael Jordan plays to shame, man. So what we just watched right there is a classic example of that. The low lights. When we talk about the turnovers for LeBron James, these aren't just turnovers. It's not only the timing of these turnovers, which is egregious in of itself, but look at the turnovers. Look how he carelessly throws the ball in bounds, throws the ball to his teammates. This is LeBron James, guys.
Talk about just cutting the guts right out of your team, especially in the fourth quarter turnovers.
Yep. Last minute turnover.
Not just the point differential, because what percent of the time do LeBron's turnovers turn into points for the team? 90?
Yeah.
So you lost your offensive points. You gave the other team points. You've got a 4 to possibly 6 point swing there, plus taking the wind out of your sails because you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
No one on the team can do it. But I guarantee you, every single person on that team deserves to do what LeBron does. After every play, more than LeBron ever deserves to. Imagine the entire team with his attitude. Just every Laker out there.
You know what's gonna happen if you do that? You're gonna get traded. So they can't express how they really feel because they're in fear. When they said no, people fear LeBron James, they don't fear LeBron on the court. They fear him off the court. They fear for their livelihood. Like, man, I don't want to
watch my video,
man.
Did you watch my video of Bronny whispering to Dalton?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that guy, but we got to keep it on the whispers. Hey, let's say hello again to Thanos. Thank you again, Thanos. Shannon Sharp talks like he looks. Mr. Ed. Oof. That's
him. I've seen the memes. They've been doing that for a while now with Shannon Sharp. You know, Shannon Sharp is almost like he's trying to keep his country accent and like fake his country accent so much that he sounds like he has cotton balls in his mouth when he speaks sometimes. And I heard you guys playing a clip of LeBron James talking in the post game earlier in the live. And my God, like you guys said, every other word, like, I mean, 22 years in the league as a professional speaking in public, and this is what you got?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, Sabag with a $10 super thanks. Thank you so much. What are the Lakers' chances to get out of the West? Sadly, they look pretty strong at the moment. Well, they do look strong, and for a lot of reasons. The refs make them look strong. Other teams looking like they were told not to play hard against the Lakers makes them look strong. The depletion of the West makes them look strong. The fact that possible contenders are jokes like the Grizzlies. I mean, how fucking bad is the West right now? I mean, the Nuggets were kind of maybe, and they were always kind of like maybe, and then they fired Malone. Houston gets blown out by teams that they shouldn't get blown out by. Houston, I don't know. I don't know who to fucking take seriously. Look at the Thunder. I mean,
I think, I mean, AOH, you're hitting it on the head, man, when you talk about, you know, the person asking, you know, what are the Lakers' chances? So like you said, their chances, you know, are what the referees are going to give them. Also, if Luka Doncic is playing, you know, his A game, then it gives the Lakers a great chance. But like you said something earlier, AOH, if LeBron James is going to be the guy that's going to continue to take the most shots on the team, if he's going to continue to sabotage, you know, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, the Rui Hachimura's, if he's going to continue to play that way in the playoffs, this is why the Lakers will falter. I said that a while ago. The Lakers have a good chance to win with the refs on their side in the NBA, but you still have LeBron James on the court who's going to goof it up at the end of these games like he has been. LeBron James has blown so many games for the Lakers in the postseason over the last several years, man. So that's the deal right there.
Look at the Thunder game. No Luka to make up for LeBron's blunders, and you're fucked.
Yep.
You know, the scary thing is, though, is like you said, AOH, the reality of the Western Conference is such that, I mean, listen, at the beginning of the season, the first week of the season, I said the Western Conference to me looked like it had already taken a step backwards. I was a week into the season, I could tell by the way the teams were playing. They didn't really look like some of these teams looked like they were going to be like they were supposed to be. And like you mentioned, a lot of these players went down. And now, to me, the Denver Nuggets were the team to beat. Because to me, Nikola Jokic is that guy. Even though people think I hate Nikola Jokic, to me, his team would have been the team to beat. But like you said, they just got rid of the coach now. So you're literally opening up the pathways for the Lakers to go to the Western Conference Finals at minimum.
I think it's interesting to me that we've already moved past the fact that, with the exception of Kenny the Jet and compromised Smith calling LeBron number 2, Luka was number 2, and they just added him to LeBron's team. And we've already moved past it. Like, the absurdity of that alone, we shouldn't have moved past.
I said in the video, the Lakers are the only team this season, if you listen to these guys, like you just mentioned, the analysts, they're the only team in the NBA that have 2 top 10 players on their roster. No one else in the league has 2 top 10 guys on their roster. Nope. So essentially what we're seeing right now, in a time that we thought the super teams were gone, what we see is LeBron James somehow gets rid of Anthony Davis for the second-rated player in the NBA. Does anyone tell me a time when Michael Jordan played with the second-best player in the NBA? I don't remember ever that being the case. but they want to talk about LeBron James ain't got no help.
Hey, Jim, I don't think he's listening, but he should be. Anyone wants to do this? I started it, didn't finish it. How many times in Jordan's entire career did he have the luxury of being the second, third, even fourth highest scorer on his team and enjoying a win? And an interesting thing is like LeBron fans want to call Jordan a ball hog in the early days. I'm like, well, that was the only chance they had to get as close to winning as they did. You look at that Celtics championship. I don't know if you guys have watched Celtics City, but fucking great.
I watched some of that.
Great historical stuff. So, some nice shout outs to Bill Russell. And also that Celtics team that Jordan had to beat or go against in the first round and somehow couldn't overcome on his own. He shot 50% on scoring 63 against the team that is known and featured in documentaries as possibly the greatest team ever. Now, he shot 50 fucking percent. 63 points, and you're talking about him being a ball hog, and LeBron James is still taking the most shots on his team while coming in, or the second most shots on his team while coming in third in scoring, and you're not calling him a ball hog?
Yeah.
And every single time that LeBron James is number one in scoring, the team loses. In year 40, we're not talking about getting past the bumps of your first years in the NBA. We're talking about in year 40, surrounded by a roster so deep that the bench has two starting lineups from other teams.
Yeah, literally.
Those people on the Lakers bench are starters for other teams previously.
Yep.
And LeBron's still chucking up shots. Fuck you, LeBron. And by the way, please play every minute of the playoffs so that the Lakers will lose.
Please.
And you know what's funny about that, AOH, what you just said, is when LeBron James is not the leading scorer or, whatever the case may be, and you relate to Michael Jordan, and we're saying, Michael Jordan wasn't always the lead scorer, right? So there were games that Michael Jordan might have been off. But what did Michael Jordan do on the other side of the ball? He actually played defense no matter what. That's why I always tell people, the great players that were great defenders, you can always rely and fall back on your defense. Because your shot's not always going to go. Sometimes your shot's not going down. I watched Michael Jordan when he just wasn't making shots, and it didn't matter what he did out there. The shot wasn't falling for him, whether it was great defense or he was off or he was tied, but he always was there and present on the defensive end. So you still have an impact on the court. LeBron James won't do anything and play no D.
But was it good defense for his age, Robin? Because that's what you have to add to everything now.
Of course it was, because Michael Jordan was consistent. Like we said, in his mid-30s, Michael Jordan was still an elite-level defender, still making all defensive first teams. What we've noticed from LeBron James is that he cannot be consistently great at that level on both sides of the ball for an entire 82-game season for multiple seasons consecutively. He can't do it. This is why he stopped playing defense over 10 years ago.
Let's look at some super chats.
You got some super chat. From SC, he said the NBA is rigged for the Lakers this year. Rigged NBA.
Yeah.
You already know, man. They moving mountains for LeBron James this year. Yep. You see Anthony Davis play like trash last night. Anthony Davis should be ashamed of himself for that game last night, man. I'm going to tell you that.
I didn't watch it, and now it sounds like I don't want to.
Anthony Davis ain't got no help. Can Anthony Davis get some help? Where's Kyrie Irving? Where's his help at?
Yeah.
Can Steph Curry get some help? Can any of these guys have help? No one has help. They always promote LeBron James for help. LeBron James has all this help, still doesn't get it done, and then they blame Luka Doncic.
Listen, in a few years, Gafford is going to be listed as part of a super team.
Hey, should we talk about how disrespectful it was for ESPN to mention Alex Oveskin and LaFody James in the same sentence?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Wait. Zay, read the super chat, and then we'll move.
Salute to Sports and Fitness Rants for the realism and consistency. Appreciate the effort in keeping their foot on these idiocracy narratives.
And that's from Infamous Styles. And I think we got another one to read here. If you guys want to read anything.
Infamous Styles, man. Thank you for the support, man.
Hey, thank y'all, man. We appreciate this support. Like, y'all don't understand.
He always comes through.
Yeah.
And Shoot to Jay. I appreciate all you guys. Candid criticism of AOH, Sports Rants, Passion, Zay Charisma. I posted a video on my channel y'all will appreciate. All right.
Yo, thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, we're going to check you out. Shoot the J.
Word.
Shoot it.
Meg. MJ played defense and was always the focus of other teams' defensive scheme, such that he created shots for teammates. LeBron, on the other hand, makes poor decisions on the court and isn't that skilled. I mean, I think we all agree with you. We looked at his skills, and I've got my slow motion video coming up. Are we ready to move on to that? You guys want to talk? I feel like all right, let's here's me, and let's get that up here.
LeBron got to
start it over.
Look at Jay.
All right, so these are all of LeBron's shot attempts, and I was pointing out how many of them are layups because he has a lower shooting percentage than Austin Reeves, and despite the fact that most of LeBron's shots are layups, you know, El Brico. I mean, and I think I slowed some of these down, but almost every dribble starts with him with the stiff arm.
I was just about to say that, AOH.
I'm showing all of them. It'll get slow motion here in a minute, and we can start to break it down.
No triple threat position.
It's an astonishing amount of misses. And I was looking at the shot chart, and I don't think that they're showing the correct shot chart because it doesn't look nearly as bad as it should. Trash. And cherry pick. There you go. Right at the rim. Get your shooting percentage up there, LeBron. Nope. And get the fuck out.
Yeah. That. Oh,
everybody hold on to that footage because you're not going to see it. Look at this fucking. Look at
That's the stumbling and bumbling.
Look at him.
Stumbling and bumbling.
He's going to catch it on.
22 years in, the man can't do a simple crossover dribble.
He's going to catch it on his thigh and hold it there for half a second. Oh, he already did. Let me rewind.
There's a stiff arm.
Yeah, here comes. Well, because he lost the ball, and in order for it not to be stolen, he has to commit an offensive foul that isn't called. Hey, get away from that ball that I lost.
Hey,
here it is, super slow. He dribbled it off of his thigh. And here comes the arm. Get the fuck out of here. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul. Look at the distance. Look at the disrespect.
He said, look at the disrespect. Remember,
is he taking a
Spurs
is he shitting standing up?
In the finals.
What is this? He looks like he's fucking on an elevated stool pooping. Now with
you don't
LeBron,
get more wide open than that.
With LeBron's mental issues, though, I sometimes wonder if this is more difficult for him than the contested shots. He sure misses a lot of these. He made this one. Congratulations.
And let's be clear here. Many great players have their lowlights. Like we said earlier, you could get Larry Bird and, turn the ball over, fumbling out of bounds, or Magic Johnson with a bad turnover, Michael Jordan shooting an air ball. All the great players have their lowlights, man. It's a professional sport. They're not perfect. But what we're pointing to here is the consistency at which LeBron James is doing these things, yet at the same time being promoted as the most skilled player, one of the greatest passers, the greatest all-around player of all time. That's laughable.
They're calling him the greatest scorer of all time now.
Insane.
My cousin, this is my cousin. So I'll be like, cuz, let's talk about something else, please. Like, hey, we got a super chat. I got a super chat from Jay Smooth. He said, just wait, 93. Ring number 5 is low. We got a fanboy supporting the channel. Look at God.
Hey, guess what? You guys don't know this, but the Lakers signed me, so I'm going to get a ring too, and I'll be as much fucking value to that ring as LeBron James. You fanboys care how fucking terrible he is on the way to this fucking other ring that he didn't earn?
There's no way that the Lakers are winning the championship this season and LeBron James is going to be the best player and win a Finals MVP. So at the end of everything, if the Lakers were to win, Luka Doncic is going to have to be the MVP of that. And that's not helping LeBron James' case against Michael Jordan.
He's not winning. Fanboys, you have to stop this. You have to put pants on. Jay Smooth, I know you ain't got no pants on right now, man. You need to put them on because it's not happening. He is the reason why you're not going to win a championship. He's not going to play defense. He's not going to get back on defense. You see how many times you see him out of frame, he doesn't get back because he's arguing the foul. He's pretending like he's hurt. Come on, man. You got to read the game. You got to watch the game. Knock their head in, Robin. Go ahead. Knock their head in, man.
Yo, listen, Zay, because you hitting them with the facts right now. They don't want to live in that reality. Like we were saying earlier, whenever you watch the Lakers over the last several seasons, in the postseason, who's been the problem? It's been LeBron James. But the media won't tell you that. They'll blame Anthony Davis. They'll blame the bench guys. They'll blame Darvin Ham. Everyone else takes the responsibility, accountability for LeBron James missing them shots. You remember last season, guys, in the postseason. You remember, Zay? There was a game. The game was tied. There was only like a couple of seconds left. LeBron James got the ball at the top of the key, wide open for three. He chucked up a brick. I mean, so bad he almost broke the backboard. What happened on the following play? The Denver Nuggets got the rebound. Jamal Murray came down and hit the game winner. That was the end of it right there.
Damn it. Oh, Lakers, man. I can't wait. The belt-to-ass playoffs, the playoff belt-to-asses are going to be legendary. I'm trying to tell you, like, fanboys, I can't wait to show you real time to carry your cast. I'm going to be the Paul Bear. And we're going to be the Paul Bears this we finna carry the casket home for y'all. Trust me.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. The playoffs got some interesting possibilities lined up. We can have a potential LA Clippers versus LA Lakers in the first round or the second round. We could have a Kawhi Leonard versus LeBron James and LeBron James in that. Oh, damn. Kawhi Leonard's getting checked back into the game. You know, he might have that mentality. We might even see a Golden State Warriors versus the Lakers in the first or second round. And my God, I would love to see Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and the Golden State Warriors run roughshod over the Lakers because once again, we all know LeBron James been living in Steph Curry's world, man.
Oh, yeah, it's Steph Curry's world, man. This is still his era. What are you talking about? This is still Curry's era. LeBron is so jealous of Curry. You see what he did for the All-Star game? When they knew Curry was going to be the focal point of the All-Star game, now he wants to sit out. Come on, man. Knock it off.
All the people voted for him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's like the longest.
AOH is back.
Drinking the Brother Thelonious, Belgian style ale, Thelonious Monk. It is not weak.
You drinking some oil over there, huh?
So we got a super chat. Robin, read this super chat. Can you see that?
Yeah, shout out to Machiavelli for coming through, man. He says, shout out to the goats of YouTube. All of you are my bros. Yo, thank you very much, Machiavelli.
Hey, Machiavelli, my dog, appreciate you.
And
truly humbling, man.
Man, it really is, dog. Like, I know when y'all first started, y'all like, man, what the hell? This shit is crazy. Like, my phone be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? It just be buzzing. I'm like, wow, man, they really love the content. We really appreciate y'all for real, from the bottom of my hearts, for real.
You already read this, didn't you?
Yeah, I read that. Jay Smooth, he in there. He the fanboy. The fanboy support us, man. Hey, Jay Smooth, I appreciate you, my boy. Even though I gotta convert you, I gotta deliver you, I gotta baptize you.
Yeah, you speaking from a place of experience, Zay.
Yeah. I used to be just like you. You look young. I used to be just like you in the comment section. What? Hell no.
Shoot to Jay. LeBron handpicked Luka after he watched him carry that Dallas squad to the NBA Finals. It's clear as day. LeBron out there playing NBA 2K, my team. Thank you for the super chat.
That's a good point, man. We all saw what the Dallas Mavericks did last season. I think that's part of the reason why the Dallas Mavericks fans are so hurt by that. Even Luka Doncic, they were just in the finals last year, man. So you were making some progress. You were starting to make some noise. You had, we know Kyrie went down, but you had Kyrie Irving there. You had a squad. So yeah, it's crazy that's a good point.
Yep. He's like, wow, he got Kyrie back to the finals. Oh, he could definitely carry me. He could definitely carry me. Yeah, I need him. And I'll take all the credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, carry me while I take all the credit. That is LaForty James' motto.
That was the L pause. He was paused like an L.
Yeah, let's I wanted to talk about that.
Look at him pretending like he got hit in the face. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. We'll get. All right, so here was the. What the fuck game is this, man? Okay, so look, I don't even like it when Curry acts this way. What the fuck is he doing? What are you doing, man?
You doing the Jordan?
Now look at this. Look at the zoom in on this guy pretending like, and he starts complaining to the ref. This dude's trying to make his nose bleed, shoving his finger up it, crying to the ref. Every fucking play, the refs have to suffer through this shit. Every fucking play. Look at him berating the ref. No one touched you, you delusional piece of shit. You fucking psycho.
That's crazy. I can't believe that he always grabbing his beard and touching his face. He's looking at his arm. Dude, there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, there's a few things to look in this one. We got a super slow-mo it. Look at him fucking just hold it on his fucking hip and then recover. Did you guys see that?
Yep.
And then watch it. Jared Vanderbilt does not set the screen properly, so he just shoves the guy with his elbow. Look at him hold. Look at LeBron hold that. Look at LeBron hold that against his fucking waist. Oh, I lost it. Here, let me regain it, and let's just pretend nothing happened, and then watch it Vanderbilt. Get the fuck out of here.
That's an illegal screen.
Yo, listen, hold on. Pause that, AOH. Listen, this is very explosive right there. All right, when we talk about how the NBA is right now, let's not even think about LeBron James, guys. Everybody in the chat, let's not even think about LeBron James. This is what we're talking about when we say the standard has been lowered. When you're allowed, it's not just LeBron James. All of these guys are allowed to get away with this nonsense all of the time. That's not basketball, guys. Let's be real here. That's really egregious. I saw Michael Jordan get called for 3 palming violations and travels in an all-star game. In an all-star game, they were calling these guys out for travels and carries. They won't even hold the standard, guys. This is disturbing because it's not just on LeBron James. They allow these guys to do this nonsense.
I'm not a ball handler. Like, I try to do the Rodman thing. I bring things to the team in other ways, and I can dribble better than LeBron James when I was in junior high. I mean, the man.
It's crazy to me that this man is 22 years into his game. 22 years
22 years.
Yo, Zay, say it again.
22 years.
22 years in his game, and this man can't do a base. Listen, like you said, AOH, none of us are sitting up here saying we're the greatest basketball players. I can dribble better than LeBron James or this guy or that guy. I've never once said any of this stuff. I could have played in the NBA. None of that. We're talking about professional athletes and comparing them to their contemporaries. And you're in the NBA for 22 seasons, and you wanted people to believe that you've been working on your game all that time? Where's the evidence of this? You got to show me.
No evidence.
Yo, this man should have the handles of Steph Curry by now.
He's posing next to tonal machines.
Not only has he played professional for 22 years, he's had a basketball in his hand for at least 30 years and does not have a handle.
Insane, man. Like I said, it's a slap in the face, and this is why I say you're not worthy to be compared to Kobe Bryant. You're not worthy to be compared to Michael Jordan or Larry Bird or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Bill Russell or any of these damn guys that we consider to be the top 5, top 10 greatest players of all time. And you talk about you never working on your damn game, dude. You still shooting air balls from the free throw line all these years.
Hey, Robin, do me a favor. What's my shirt say?
LeBron is, I can't say that, man. LeBron is a B word.
Oh,
you know I don't curse.
Good for you.
LeBron is a biatch. That's the thing, man. It's unbelievable. Like, you can't sit here and tell me with a straight face that LeBron James put in as much practice and work and effort as Kobe and Michael Jordan. You just can't.
Oh, shoot to Jay. I don't think we can talk about autistic people, but just replace that word with something else that people won't pretend to be offended by.
Oh, we got uncut hoops in here. Uncut.
22 years in the league. Just insert AOH. 22 years in the league, and LeBron got the fundamentals of an AOH emo 14-year-old touching a basketball for the.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, in that Mind the Game 2 episode, I got to do a video on this. LeBron talked about why he leaves the court early.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
He said he leaves the court early so he can get a head start on treatment.
I knew you were gonna say that, Zay.
Are you serious?
Hey! He was in the game against the Pelicans in a blowout with 3 minutes left. Mr. I need therapy. You fucking goddamn stat padding piece of shit.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life. Yo, shout out to Uncut Hoops again, always coming through, man, and rolling with us. See, this is more of another nail in the coffin to what we're alluding to when you're not worthy to be compared to the other all-time greats, man. Come on, man. There's no excuses for this stuff.
I think I never see the response. I keep asking, what do you think about us just doing a response to your videos on a Sunday? I mean, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just pretending to be conscientious of your opinion.
No, listen, he got fire content. It would be great to do a reaction to my man Uncut Hoops. Like I said, I've been rocking with Uncut Hoops since Instagram, man.
Yes, sir. It's unbelievable. You say you leave in court early. How many times? Oh, you only leave court when you're losing. When you're embarrassing yourself on the court. When you shoot 9 of 37.
Right. He doesn't need to go. He doesn't need to go to therapy when he plays well.
But I don't understand why LeBron. See, this is what we're once again when we talk about LeBron James exposing himself on the podcast. That's why he should stop this. Let's think about something. Let's think about what he said. I have to get a jump start on my treatment. So now, once again, LeBron James is letting us know how much effort, time, and energy he puts into his body, into his athleticism, and going out there and being tough. But yeah, and still, the man said before the season, I plan on playing all 82. But there is no evidence of this. There's no tangible results. Anything you can point to and say, listen, you can see LeBron James been putting the work in. He's been using that tonal machine. He's been up there running the hills like Jerry Rice was, because the man was playing 82 games for like 11, 12 straight seasons, man. He was out there being AC Green, John Stockton, Otis Thorpe, and some of these other guys that went out there, Kevin Willis, and was playing for a long time every night. He ain't do that. Where's the tangible results?
Every night. They say he got this old Kanye ultimate workout plan. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? He went on record saying, oh, I'm going to play 82 games. 2 weeks later, not even 2 weeks later, he's missing his first game.
Yeah, but if he would have had his way.
But you know, if I had it my way, I'd be out there playing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
God, it is really the era of the woulda, shoulda, coulda bullshit.
I mean, you think about it, man. If you're LeBron James, man, I know I'm rambling on, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm talking a lot, man. Forgive me. But listen, you're looking up to guys like Michael Jordan in the previous eras. When we talk about the things, the dynamics of Michael Jordan's career, we always talk about Isaiah Thomas walking off the court early and how they disrespected the Chicago Bulls, because the Chicago Bulls earned that handshake. They earned that moment. They went out to the grind and they did it the right way. And besides that, Michael Jordan himself always stayed on the court. No matter how dirty the Detroit Pistons were, they were spitting in the man's ear. They were giving him Indian burns. They were tripping him up out there on the court. They were body slamming him. They were slapping him in the face. The man still shook all their hands. What? They didn't reciprocate that. But I told you, at least Isaiah Thomas walked off with the team. Yep. This dude, LeBron James, walks off by himself.
Yep. This the marshmallow era. That's like, what do you say?
Can LeBron James not go on a podcast to explain away his bad behavior? I mean, can you ever just go on a talk show and seem semi-masculine, a tiny little shred of masculine? I know this is mean and I sound like a prick, but if you are attracted to LeBron James, then you're probably a bitch, because the guy doesn't do anything inspiring. Right. He acts like a bitch and he tells the world, here, all you have to do is provide excuses and everything's okay.
You know, I really think the people who like LeBron are the ones who, you know, they're so plugged into the television that they have no idea that the television is mostly propaganda. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I can explain it, because I was at that point where I believe a lot of the stuff that I seen on TV was real and authentic until you start getting tapped into a different world of understanding. Like, damn, everything that they're saying on television is a lie, pretty much, you know, or their version of history, you know? So until fanboys get that part in their brain, like, man, ESPN is propaganda. ESPN is for ratings. It's for, you know, engagement. It's not about the truth.
Come on, fanboys. You're really not just want to hear LeBron James do an interview where he isn't fucking explaining away his failures and blaming other people. Just once.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, Zay.
What happened?
Here, I'm gonna play. No, I don't know.
Hold on, what happened to my dog, man?
I don't know.
LeBron came and got him, man.
I'm gonna remove him so that he can call back in.
Yeah, hey, sports and fitness, man. Type if you okay in the chat, man.
Uncut, quit pretending like you haven't heard my question and answer the goddamn question in the chat. Zay, I know you got a lot of fans in the chat.
Somebody said he fell into a black hole.
What? Did the LeBron Mafia get your ass?
Yo, I don't even know what happened, man. I'm on my cell phone, so things happen sometimes when you're using your phone for this stuff.
But
what I was trying to say is that what Zay had me thinking, like, because I know he was talking about how he used to be a fan of LeBron James, and he kind of came to his senses. What it really makes me think about, a lot of LeBron James fans, they're kids that didn't grow up yet. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about. Like, when you think about the things that they write in your comment section, they're children that haven't grown up. They refuse to grow up. They don't want to live in reality. And once again, the facts hurt these people. That's why they'll keep telling us, that, we're hating on LeBron James. But they have the Toys R Us syndrome. You remember the theme song for Toys R Us? I'm a kid. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Right? That's the theme song. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. This LeBron James fan base, they don't want to grow up.
Yep, I feel like, and then the older guys that like LeBron, they're getting beat up by their wives. They're getting
they never grew up.
They gotta ask for permission to take the trash out.
They ride shotgun when their wife drives.
You know what I mean? Like, hold on.
Hey, y'all are leaving Shoot to Jay alone in the super chats. I don't want to sound like a beggar, but let's get some super chats going, people.
Yeah.
we're all getting hated on YouTube. YouTube's turning us into beggars.
Like, man, you like, dude, you gotta ask to go get a car wash. Like, man, come on. What's going on, man? You're like, yeah, how you doing, brother? Like, you don't talk like this.
Let's watch another video.
Roll it.
Let's get to it.
Why is this? Which one is this?
Can't figure out a winning formula. Got a quick sneak peek for the members this morning. Today we're going to talk about a pattern that I have pointed out in the past, and it has reared its
okay. Here comes the winning and losing.
It's a pattern that should
when LeBron's shooting too much.
LeBron fans, but it won't because they don't watch the games, and ESPN and other analysts won't ever point it out. And yet it is an undeniable pattern. It's exactly what real sports analysts should be pointing out. And it's that when LeBron James tries to be the leading scorer on the team, or I should more specifically say, actually is the leading scorer on the team, that equals a big L for the Lakers.
Yep.
This happened all the time when he was chasing the scoring record.
Oh, yeah.
They were losing left and right, but you'd see LeBron James scored a bunch of points. It wasn't a winning formula, and at age 40, he still can't figure out a winning formula or does not care about it. He cares about himself, and most of us by now are very aware that he just cares about himself. Let's do a quick overview, starting with the most recent Thunder game and then working back several games, and then I'll come back around and dig into the dirty details. All right, so obviously they lost.
I should interject after the Dallas game that once again he was not the leading scorer and they won.
Yep.
This game. And what's different? Well, LeBron James, after having taken a back seat for a while, is now the leading scorer again. And they lost. Look at the other games. Just look at their previous meeting with the exact same team. They won. What's the difference? LeBron James was the third leading scorer on the team. There were 6 Lakers in double digits. Prior to that, they played the Pelicans and won. I mean, it's the Pelicans. It's almost not even worth mentioning. But once again, if we're looking at the pattern, LeBron James is the third highest scorer. It's a win for the Lakers. The game prior to that one was against the Warriors, and we see a break in the pattern. Well, no, it's a continuation of the pattern. We see a break in the scoring pattern for the Lakers. LeBron James is the leading scorer. Lakers lose. The game before that was against the Rockets. The Lakers are back to winning. And what do we see? LeBron James, the fourth highest scorer on the team. The pattern's getting pretty undeniable at this point, but let's keep looking. Against the Memphis Grizzlies, the Lakers win. Where do you think LeBron came in scoring? Third. I got to spend a little more time on this one because of the headline. The headman Braun leads the Lakers. He was third in scoring on the team. How did he lead them? He didn't lead them in assists. He didn't lead them in rebounds. He tied for first for the most turnovers. He was the 6th in shooting percentage. In fact, the only things that LeBron led the team on were shot attempts and turnovers. That's correct. He stole the glory while not leading in anything except for shot attempts and turnovers. And the shot attempt part is really important because remember, he came in third in scoring and yet led the team in shot attempts. Oh, wait, my bad. He led the team in steals. He beat Luka by 1. He beat one teammate by 1 in one category. I take it all back. Go James, go James, go James.
My cousin said that like, he's like
break
go
in the pattern.
Cuz, are you okay?
Hey, this isn't new. I've been pointing this out for years. When LeBron James decides he has to feed his ego, the fucking team suffers. And it's been going on for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And even when, I don't know, Rich Paul and everyone else tell him, hey, we got to bring Luka in to save your ass. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll, blah, blah, blah. And every now and then he just can't fucking stop shooting. You saw that ridiculous game. Why does LeBron James flop around and do one-legged shots like Steph Curry? You've never once in your life been known as a perimeter shooter.
Never.
What are you doing? You can't dribble. You can't fucking dribble. Nope. Stop holding poses after your bricks.
And they'll use that one season where he selectively shot threes to get 40% from the 3-point line as him improving as a shooter. And that shooting percentage is down this year. His shooting percentage is down.
And remember, Zay, that season that you're talking about is the same year that I just mentioned when LeBron James in that very postseason was wide open for 3 with the game tied with seconds left against the Denver Nuggets, and you were shooting 41% from 3-point range in a regular season. Where were you when it mattered most? You bricked the shot up, and Jamal Murray came down, hit the game winner on the other side. AOH, when you highlight the shot attempts that LeBron James is taking, once again, let's be real here. And let's understand, there's been many games where guys take a lot of shots and they're the third scorer on their team or something like that. But we must also add the other things on top of that. That's what we're talking about. This is in conjunction with not playing defense. Not only not playing defense, but not getting across half court. Like I said, how many highlights have you seen of LeBron James Lakers when they're showing them, and you don't even see LeBron James in the highlight? He's not even in the screenshot because the man never came across half court.
Robin,
so these are the things we're talking about, and the turnovers, like you mentioned.
Robin, it's a detail included in my video, but it was probably easily overlooked. LeBron is losing to Austin Reeves in points, but shooting more than Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves has a higher shooting percentage than LeBron James, and most of LeBron James's shots are layups. LeBron James can't beat Austin Reeves in shooting percentage with layups. And cherry picking.
I love it.
Fanboys.
I love it. I'm rubbing off on AOH.
You got 3 guys on the team averaging 20 points a game. What more help do these fanboys need? What more help does LeBron need? Do you really think, well, let's be for real. Hey, I gotta ask y'all, do you really think LeBron is gonna let Luka win a finals MVP over him? Do you think
That's
he's
where the
gonna let
sabotage
him?
comes from?
Come on.
Yo, but you know what we're saying? And this is why we said, like you were saying, Zay, it's all LeBron James. He's going to be the problem because if you really think about the Lakers, like what you guys were just talking about, and how everyone's promoting this, let's be honest here. We all know Luka Doncic is one of the top players coming into the season, right? He was one of the top-rated players coming into this season. But now I'm hearing Stephen A. Smith and other guys on ESPN promoting Austin Reeves as the best third option in the NBA. So if that's the case, and you have a deep bench, right? You have the coach that you wanted. Remember, they promoted J.J. Redick also coming into the season as a Pat Riley type coach, a savant, a high IQ of basketball. So you have all of these things going for you. Who's the weak link here? The weak link's LeBron James. So if the Lakers don't win the championship at the minimum, it's going to be LeBron James' fault.
They even said Rui is the best 4th option. My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, as soon as they got Rui, I said, could we have Rui on the Warriors? He's just going to get shit on the Lakers, but Rui's great. So this is also in the members only video. I won't show the rest of it because I can just tell you. Go and look at the stats page of NBA.com and you'll look at the leaderboards from the previous night. Every single time you want to hear this bullshit about LeBron James and the MVP talk, go and notice that LeBron James is not a leader in a fucking thing.
Nothing.
Except for, and against the Thunder, he was the leader in turnovers. Congratulations for being on the leaderboard, LeBron James. You were the leader in turnovers. And one other category, I bet you guys can guess which category it is, being as how the Lakers shot 37 free throws. LeBron James was on the leaderboard for shooting 10 free throws himself in a loss.
37.
You know what's crazy, man?
Isn't that right? 17 more than the Thunder shot?
Yep. Don't forget 3 technical free throws. So really.
Right.
You shot more than double the free throws. Like, come on. And still lost by 16. When Luka went out, they went on a 29-12 run. Are you kidding me? Fanboys. Who is on the court? You're king. You're glorious. You're glorious.
Crazy, man. My man is in year 22. He been playing basketball for a long time, man. He been playing at a high level for a long time, right? In the NBA. All these years, LeBron James. This man's still averaging almost 4 turnovers a game? What are we doing here? This is what we're talking about. How are you averaging almost 4 turnovers a game in year 22 when you've been playing with talents like Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic this season, man? In the weakest, softest NBA with the freedom of movement, all this space to play, and you turn the ball over still that many times? And you know why? Like you saw in the video. Because you can't dribble. You have no footwork. You're still stumbling and bumbling. You're a goof out there, man.
He wasn't even called for those. I mean, when you say, I understand that 4 turnovers is terrible, but it doesn't sound accurate because he seems like he should have 6 or 7 a game. I mean, there's all the shit that isn't called to try and save his ass from 10 turnovers a game. Thanos Snap Feminism. Thank you very much for the super chat. AOH, this has been standard operating procedure that when LeBron leads in scoring, the Lakers lose, since LeBron traded Westbrook and sacrificed the continuity of the team for the scoring record. Yes, sir. And I've made videos on it, and I'm sure you've watched them. Thank you for calling attention to it.
Yeah, shout to Thanos Snap, man. One of the great names out here, been supporting our lives for a while now. Shout to Thanos Snap Feminism.
And we have Shoot the J back again. Thank you for your generosity.
They treat LeBron like he is a shining example of black excellence and needs to be protected at all costs. There are countless examples of excellence better than him. If I were black, I would say that LeBron James is white.
Yeah, listen, LeBron James up there with the black excellence, then that means Kanye West is. I mean, like, what are we talking about here, man? Like, stop it. We talk about black excellence. I'm thinking about guys like Denzel Washington, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about them type of dudes.
Yeah. LeBron won't even do a podcast with a black man, right?
Hey,
knock it off, man.
I'm gonna play with politics slightly, but I want to get into it. But isn't going on the Kelsey show? Isn't that a MAGA show or a MAGA people? And then isn't also McAfee? I understand business. But I mean, if one side is clearly this and another side is clearly that, what are you telling people when you don't care about that anymore because you both are going to benefit financially? I mean, you're basically saying none of it actually matters.
Yeah,
I just don't understand why you would go on Pat McAfee's show, because Pat McAfee don't know a damn thing about basketball. And he admitted that he don't know basketball. I think he said he obviously knows football. He said he knows football and hockey. That's what I heard him say. He don't know basketball. So regardless of him being white or whatever, political views he have, I don't even do politics, man. To me, I live in the world of common sense and common decency, man. And I stand on the values. So once again, that's how I go through my life. I don't give a damn who you vote for, who you don't vote for, what you believe in. That's just nonsense to me. Because once again, them people are weird to me. If you're going to stand on a hill and down that hill because someone is the same political views, that's insane, man. If it don't make sense to me, it don't make sense. But this dude on a hockey show, basketball guys podcast, talking basketball. That's why you can make those comments about the 70s. Pat McAfee can't correct you.
Yeah, what is ethics? What is decency? Let's take the politics out of it. But if McAfee's show is about letting people come on and spew bullshit, and you're allowing somebody to spread their bullshit to the world, then fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, that benefited Pat McAfee more than it benefited LeBron. If we be honest,
fact.
Is that his plan though? Is that like some hidden genius, or is it just the way it happens when you let a blabbermouth like LeBron James on your show?
I mean, Pat McAfee was like, shit, this gonna give me ratings and views. This is gonna open me up to more guys maybe on the left side of the spectrum. Pat McAfee was like, shit, LeBron, if you come on this show, we're gonna glaze you up, we're gonna deep throat you, we're gonna rub lotion all over your back. You're gonna be able to say whatever you want freely. There's gonna be no pushback, and hey, I'll get the views. So
I don't care what LeBron said publicly. He's a billionaire. He did not vote.
Even though, y'all seen the video of Pat McAfee. Y'all seen that video of Pat McAfee a couple years ago saying that he didn't like LeBron.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Y'all seen that, right? So knowing that LeBron is the type of person to hold grudges, he will think about this for the end of time. Why did he go on that show?
Let me read this. Jamal Rochard. Most of the older LeBron YouTube content creators are being contrarians to find a niche audience. Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much spew anything now, right? It's a shame. Yeah. And Pat McAfee, exactly what we're talking about. I mean, that's mainstream media. Hey, come on here and say whatever you fucking want to. I won't stop you.
You know, what's really interesting to me, since I've been on YouTube for about a little over 3 years now, and the reason why I've always tell people that I'm humbled that they support my channel, and I always say real recognize real, the true basketball fans. I can tell by the people that watch my videos, by reading the comments that they leave, that they actually know the game and that they respect the history of the game. So in turn, I respect my followers, the subscribers, the people that, comment on my videos and like my stuff and, like I said, support us. I respect them because, once again, I can tell they know the game, and they know that I know the game because they know what I'm saying is facts. So once again, we have a mutual understanding there. When you go to the comment sections or you see some of the people that support these other channels, you can tell they don't know the game like that, and they don't respect the history of the game. They're only fans of LeBron James. They're not fans of basketball.
Yeah, and there be bots in their comment section. You're like, man,
word.
Have a nice day, sparkling one. Like, what? Like, that ain't real. This shit ain't real, man. But no, I just want to say the same thing. Like, I appreciate y'all for taking the time, whether you're leaving a good comment, you're a fanboy, you leaving a bad comment. We appreciate it. You know, we just like you. Just because we on YouTube does not mean we're not human. We have lives too, just like you. We got to take a shit and piss every day, just like you.
So let me say thank you to the members, and I see some new members joining. And listen, becoming a member is a pain in the ass to push all the extra buttons and go through the transactions. I'm just trying to figure out this YouTube shit because they're crapping on me. They won't they're flagging every new piece that I try and put out. You guys that like the shit, I'm just trying something new. Like maybe members will just help keep this afloat. Maybe membership is the way to go. But I appreciate it.
AOH, listen, man, this is the deal. When you think about, like I said, man, I'm still new to YouTube. I've only been on here, like I said, a little over 3 years. When I look at some of these other huge YouTubers and these other platforms, and regardless of the content, what I noticed is that these people have been doing this for some time. They've been putting the work in, a lot of these people, man. Yeah, some people hit it big quick. You know what I'm saying? Some people catch fire. They might go viral, things of that nature. Yeah, we get all that. But a lot of these people, they've been putting work in for 10 plus years, man. When I think about someone like Too Raw for TV, man, and like I said, he was one of the first people I've seen on here. I think about someone like Chronicles of Judah, and I think about some of the things that these people were doing and things that they were saying.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily, like I said, how big you are, but, how big your knowledge is. And once again, what you're doing out here. So like I said, my videos are basic, man. I don't have the skills that you guys got. And I really don't want to do those things. Like you said, Zay, we all got lives and things to do. I try to give people the passion. I try to give them the energy. I give them me. People know my name. They see my face. You know what I'm saying? They know who I am since day one. And that's what it's been about. Setting the record straight. So regardless of the money that's being made, the views that are happening, whatever the deal may be, like I said, I was demonetized for a while. For no reason, basically. I don't even do nothing but put myself on camera. And they demonetized me for a while. It didn't stop me. I kept making videos doing the same thing. It doesn't make a difference, man. So once again, shout out to all you guys.
Yeah,
someone asked why it's being why I'm getting flagged. I mean, you tell me. I'm trying to figure it out. It's not like you get to talk to a human. You don't get to talk to a human.
What I've noticed is that what happened to me is I was playing the Shaqtin' the Fool clips on my channel. I was taking snippets of Shaqtin' the Fool and I was putting them on as shorts. And apparently they demonetized me for stealing content. That's what they said. I was stealing content that I did not create on my own, and I did not make it my own by putting on it the way that I put it on the platform. So I was demonetized for like 6-7 months, whatever it was. And like I said, I'm not a big shot. I'm not making money like that on here. That's why I laugh when the LeBron James say that I'm getting rich off LeBron James' name. I don't let rich, man. Are you kidding me? I'm far from that.
Yeah, most YouTubers are using content. It's how much and in what way, but I'm getting flagged for 2-second increments. I can't show you anything if I don't use a 2-second or more increment. So it's made it very difficult. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. 2-second increment. Come on.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They haven't messed with me this month, like I said, so I've been thankful because, I try to color grade and add transitions and try to transform the video a little bit more than I normally would. And it's been trying to calming down on the copyright, which thank God. But now, are they boosting the video the same way that they did before? I don't think so.
I need to pick me up. Let me play some music there.
I don't hear people saying, I gotta.
Damn!
Foul! No, 2 fouls.
Save yourself.
God, save their head. God damn it.
You don't owe these people anymore.
No, y'all want to talk about that PK Subban?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got a super chat. I got another super chat from Anthony Davis.
Read it.
Question: if LaForty, aka LeBarbie doll, is finally caught using PEDs allegedly, would that tarnish the players that he's played with and won championships with legacy?
Oh,
no,
I didn't even think about that.
It'll tarnish LeBron's legacy.
Will it?
Yes, it will. Yeah,
they have an explanation. They have a fucking excuse for everything he does.
They'll be looking like Pookie on New Jack City
Stop
if this allegations came out. Fanboys will be sick.
Come on, they're already
and hollering.
Come on, they're already claiming that Jordan used steroids in preparation for saying it's okay for everyone to use steroids. Jordan
knock it off.
Fucking use steroids. They'll just find a way to justify it. Come on.
LeBron is bigger than Rui, buffer than Rui. LeBron is big, man. You're not.
What do you think, that we don't know that he's big? He's fucking gigantic. And yet the only people that he can fucking take on one-on-one are people 4 to 5 inches shorter than him. He's a gigantic coward.
This is where LeBron James gets exposed yet again. When you talk about everything you guys just talked about, you guys are mentioning, the chemicals and things of that nature. So let's say that LeBron James is taking chemicals. He's doing whatever he's doing. Once again, where are the tangible results? Why are you not playing 82 games? You know why you're not playing 82 games even though you have all these things? And that helps you with recovery more than anything, because LeBron James is mentally weak. He's mentally soft. That taking whatever chemicals you take is not going to do anything for your mental fortitude, your mental toughness. And that's what we see on display from LeBron James. When you're missing games for soreness, listen, man, a lot of the other Warriors back in the day, they wasn't missing games because of that stuff, man. They showed up to work more often than not. Those guys were really tough. They had legit grit. Anytime LeBron James has had a chance to show true grit, show true heart, he misses games. He sits out. He load manages. I plan on playing 82, and then you play 71. What are we talking about here?
What are we talking about here?
You know what we're talking about? We're talking about what PK Subban was alluding to the other day, man. Like I said, shout out to my man Zay, who put me on to that, and I was watching his video. And this dude was actually offended that they were comparing LeBron James to Alex Oveskin and the work that he put in all these years playing an actual grown man sport like hockey, where dudes could put hands on you, where you go around and bang into people and all of these things. This man was disgusted. He was actually offended, and I was actually offended listening to him speak after he was done, because all the things that he said were right on the money, man. Zay, you know the deal.
Let's put this. No, go ahead. I'm sorry, Zay.
No, I'm just saying, you can't compare it. Like, these guys come to the game in sports bras with their nails painted, man. Like, are you serious? They're people using their skate as a weapon. They're using their stick as a weapon. These people have 20 teeth combined on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like knock it off.
These are guys that are enduring pain the whole game. They're taking blows that are painful the whole game, and they continue going. That's their sport. And you are being compared to guys that fall on the ground when they aren't touched and pretend to be in pain. You are enduring pain and continuing, being compared to guys that pretend to be in pain. I'd be offended too.
Yeah, I seen somebody that said in the comment section, they was like, man, there was a player that took a hockey puck to the nuts and only took 7 games off, man. They're not wearing nothing.
When PK Subban was saying what he was saying about the amount of games that Alex Oveskin has missed in his 20-year career, I couldn't believe it. And this is hockey, like you guys
35.
mentioned. Isn't that insane, Zay? That's insane. In 20 seasons. And you know what he finished it up by saying that really shut down the whole thing? Is when he started talking about the fear factor of Alex Oveskin. And ain't no one afraid of LeBron James like that. And then he said, Alex Oveskin played 20 seasons on one team. One team.
Let me tell you the difference. Like with basketball, you could play basketball for 5 hours, and not necessarily you're not going to be pushing the ball. If you had a role, I'm rebounding, I'm passing, I'm defending, etc. You got to be on a skates for 5 hours. Imagine being on skates for 5 hours, how you're going to feel. And you haven't even touched a stick yet.
The reflexes, I can't even really relate to.
You can't even compare it.
No, I lived in the Czech Republic for a summer, and the only thing on TV was hockey. So I watched it, and I was like, Jesus, what did I just see? Honestly, I'm not unathletic, but I couldn't understand the shit that I was seeing.
And you can't be no fake tough guy. out there because they can pick the
No, you
gloves off
can't.
and put their hands on you. They
Yeah.
can test your chin. You can run your mouth and they can put it and test you.
Yeah. Imagine LeBron. Man, come on, man. You know he's not fighting, man. You know this.
Nope. Nope.
Like, y'all really
exactly.
think
I
this
mean,
is a tough guy.
You know, I can't stand the fact that LeBron has a go-to that everyone in the league, every coach in the league, every player in the league, every fan like us knows, put a body on his ass when he comes into the lane and it's over with. And no one will do it. I mean, why would you not do it if you're a coach? You don't even have to be dirty. Just have Yabusele go in there and fucking block the lane, put him on his ass once or twice. I mean, the strategy of the Pistons, the strategy of the Knicks was to put LeBron on his ass because he's definitely going to beat you in the lane. He might beat you outside. So, hey, put him on his ass when he's definitely going to beat you.
Yep. That's what I would do.
You can't do that now. You can't use a strategy against somebody.
No, but like you said earlier, AOH, like we saw in the video footage, he's allowed to use that stiff arm, man. You're talking about 260-pound stiff arm that he's allowed to use. So that once again neutralizes what some of these. See, I always say, how is LeBron James allowed to use physicality in an era where they keep telling us there's no physicality in the league allowed? Like you said, these guys can't do those things. So like you said, yeah, there are times when LeBron James is, whatever, and the defense is doing this, and they look like they have a strategy against them. But really, it comes down to LeBron James once again goofing it up on his own because he's allowed to do like the man can put the ball on his hip. So not only can he offensive foul you with the stiff arm, he can put the ball on his hip, hold it there for a split second, change direction. His teammate could push the guy instead of setting an actual screen. That's what he has going for him before he even gets to the rim to take a shot. So all of that just before he even takes a shot. That's why it's on him at the end.
Yep, that's a fact. We got a couple super chats.
Yeah, read Anthony Davis.
Another question: who's the target audience for this new Barbie doll? The fanboys who are riding around listening to the love songs. That's who it is.
You know what? Let's let the fanboys answer. Who is the fucking target audience for this doll, fanboys?
Hey, Jay Smooth, are you buying a doll, man?
LeBron James is the kind of guy where he'll have all his people go out there and buy all these dolls from all these stores so they can say, hey, man, those things sold out in seconds, man. Look at that.
Knock it off.
Damn,
Shoot the J. Shoot the J. Hey, shoot the J, man. What's going on, man? You done sent $100 damn near in here.
Is this your guy? Is this on your channel?
He sent me one. I think he was on your channel. Shoot the J.
I hope so.
He been shooting the dollars today. Hey, shoot the J. We appreciate you, man. He said sports and fitness rants. I actually used Denzel Washington's American Gangster character as an example in my video I posted. We definitely on the same wavelength. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, shout out to shoot the J, man. Thank you. Much respect to all you guys, man. Like I said, it really means a lot. It's truly humbling. Like I said, that you guys come out here and support us, man. And like I said, it's really humbling when people actually want to hear what you have to say.
LeBron, why are you diluting the product? LeBron, why are you diluting the product? Do you want to get shot in the head on the street?
Oh, man, they about to demonetize it now.
Well, I mean, it's American Gangster. That's Hollywood. I didn't come I'm just referencing a movie.
LeBron James ain't got the
someone diluted the product.
Washington, man. He ain't got the range of Denzel Washington, man. Denzel Washington, like I said, that's black excellence right there. That's class personified. That's what I'm talking about in my videos. When I talk about carry yourself with, honor and integrity, you know what I'm saying, and earn the respect, man, that's Denzel Washington.
He's very well spoken.
I seen somebody in the comment section said Morgan Barron took a skate to the face, got 75 stitches, and returned in the third period.
Is that what you're talking about, where someone used the skate as the weapon?
No, not that.
Or was it like the Blades of Glory where he flipped through the air? And
no, there was a player that actually died in the game because somebody skated and used their skate and cut his neck, man. Sliced his neck. The guy got up and was bleeding all over the ice, running to the bench, skating to the bench, bleeding all over the ice and fell over.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Listen, I tell people, man, hockey, the toughness is a minimum. That's the minimum requirement you need to be a hockey player at that level. You have to have toughness. where we can point to a lot of these NBA players today, and we can clearly see these guys are not tough. That's why PK Subban put Kobe Bryant above LeBron James in that very same segment.
Yes. And then Stephen A tried to disrespect Kobe, like, oh, no.
Yup.
Like, whoa.
Because PK Subban respects Kobe. He respected Kobe's toughness, and he talked about the fear factor that LeBron James don't got that fear. They ain't scared of LeBron James.
No, not at all. Why would you?
You're scared of the referees.
Why would you be scared of LeBron?
You'll get demonetized.
Exactly.
Like I said, off the court. Off the court is the only time you're afraid of LeBron James.
You got to protect your household against LeBron.
You know what I'm saying? I seen some black Suburbans outside. I like, damn, LeBron coming to get me. You know what I mean? he got surveillance out there. You know what I mean?
Man, it's in the Secret Service.
You know?
Wow, it's already 2:00. We've been going for 2 hours. How's you guys? You guys
having fun.
I mean, you guys want to take callers? I gotta.
Yeah, I'm just about to say that. Can we bring? Let's bring some people on.
I got like 15 more minutes.
All right,
for sure. Let's try to get them in quick. Then 15 minutes.
No, y'all can rock without me. Y'all can keep doing it.
I'm gonna you two are gonna take on these callers. I gotta get ready for some actual work here.
Let me get the link.
Where's your fucking cousin at?
Man, I hope he watching. Matter of fact, I told him I was going live today.
We're gonna talk about in the chat here, man. Yo, shout out to everybody that came through the chat again, man. I see you guys in the chat. Man, you guys are blowing the chat up, man, for real.
Anthony Davis sent another super chat. He said, last one. Did y'all see him trying to hug up and joke with AD last night, but AD wasn't fucking with it? Yeah, AD, he like, man, get your lame ass on, man. I know what you did.
You bum. Man, AD dealt with a lot of shit for many years.
He definitely did. Like, you tarnished my career, even though I got you the championship. I should have been the finals MVP, but they give it to you. You wouldn't have won
dropped
without
40
me.
and 20 in the tournament cup championship, and they gave him MVP to LeBron James.
I was there. I was on the bench. I was on the Pacers bench.
That's crazy.
I was on the Pacers bench, man. The last chair. This is actually in the Netflix documentary. It's season the start of 5. What episode was it? It's one of those episodes. I haven't seen the whole thing, but somebody had sent it to me. But I was on the bench and I seen AD drop 40 and 20, and they gave it to LaFody James. Man, knock it off.
Oh, that's fresh.
Knock it off.
It's Shoot the J. Hello there.
Shoot the J.
Yo, am I on?
Yeah, you got the flow, goddammit. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I'm willing to spend my money on quality.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I wanted to elaborate on Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, right? So there's a lot of coincidences with LeBron James joining the Lakers and passing Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list, and then Kobe Bryant dying within 24 hours of that. He passed Kobe Bryant in Philadelphia, the city where Kobe Bryant was born, playing for the team that Kobe Bryant played his entire 20-year career for. And what's even more odd about that is I remember watching the post-game interview the night before Kobe Bryant died, before he was announced dead. I mean, the actual interview, you can go look it up yourself on YouTube. It's titled LeBron James shares his fondest memories of Kobe Bryant. And the way that he was talking about him was as if he had already gone. And this was before he was even announced, and I find it very, I know I'm not trying to put a tinfoil hat on or anything, but there's too many. And then also recently with the fact that people are calling out LeBron James for not even showing up to Kobe Bryant's memorials, there's a lot of weird, LeBron likes to use himself. That's one of his favorite lines lately is, weird energy. This person's weird energy. Nobody's got more weirder energy than LeBron, I think. in the whole entire situation, like his whole career.
Exactly.
It's weird, like all these fabricated stories and fabricated, fans. Like, come on, man. Like, this little girl was like 7 years old. How does she know who LeBron James is? You know what I mean? It's just too many different stories and things that he does that it just doesn't feel real, authentic. He's not authentic. So I definitely feel you.
I mean, if Jesus Christ, if they hadn't just shoved Kobe out of the way like he'd been a roadblock, it's like, oh, thank God you died. This is more convenient. I mean, it really adds to it. It's like, Jesus Christ, could they have shit on him faster?
Yeah, that's definitely it. Really feels like that there was this kind of attempt to kind of bury Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James is almost like a heel pro wrestler. Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with pro wrestling, but there's a term where they say like the top superstars, they bury it's like a kind of like a they bury the potential people that could be stars themselves and kind of take that legendary role. They do. There's a lot of that going on, and I mean it's just LeBron James' entire career, like Zay's said, it seems very fabricated from the get-go. Like I've been watching the NBA since the mid-90s when my Houston Rockets got back-to-back championships with Hakeem Olajuwon. And, of course, Michael Jordan doing his thing in the 90s. To me, I think peak NBA was, in my personal opinion, I think it was like in the 2000s when you had T-Mac versus Kobe, LeBron versus Kobe, even back before LeBron started doing his thing. LeBron actually respected LeBron even up until the 2007 finals. And even that was still like, okay, young man, you got there, you didn't do your thing, but I'm gonna still give you a chance. You still got an opportunity to prove yourself. But of course, he went a different route, and that really kind of changed, my perspective. And I think, of course, a lot of other people's perspective on him because he decided to go that direction. And then us older, we get the bad rap because we're old school NBA fans, and they want to say we're all haters and we're nostalgic, but it's not really about nostalgia because we see what we see. And I think I'm pretty. Go ahead.
We saw then, and we see now. They didn't see then; they only see now. And we'd be lucky. We'd be lucky if they're actually even seeing now. If we're being honest, they're probably not even looking at now. You can't shit on us because we have more information. Yes, we're old, but that comes with more information. But I want to, we're almost at the end, and yet,
hold on.
Let me just remind me, Robin, to come back to this. The weird shit about LeBron not being at the memorial, because you want to jump in? Just remind me to come back to this.
No, keep going.
No, okay. Can we talk about Mr. I need the media? I love attention. James supposedly said, I don't want the cameras on me. Bull fucking shit. When the fuck have those words ever come out of his mouth?
He's looking for the camera.
That dude is more likely to have had some fucking eyedroppers so that the cameras captured him being emotional than to say, oh, don't put the cameras on me. I mean, media whore of media whores said, oh, the reason you didn't see me at this is because I specifically requested not to be shown. And everyone on earth respected that. Do you know how many people wanted to get a shot for themselves? Stop it. Stop it. The whole world just said, okay, LeBron, we won't film you.
Knock it off. No, I honestly, man, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Well, I am, but for YouTube purposes, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But I do believe LaFody knew something was going to happen to Kobe. I don't know what he do, but I believe he knew something. Man, I'm gonna say it. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Shoot to Jay. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. I'm going to give someone else a chance. And this next person is 20K. 20K, you're on.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I see that poster in the background. I see you, man.
Thank God.
Hey,
thank God.
God. I got a question for all of y'all. Then I'm gonna burn off.
My man, right here.
So, have y'all ever seen a worse play than this sequence right here. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It was the Bulls versus Lakers, where it was 12 seconds left. The Bulls throw the ball in. LeBron James not holding this man. They up by 5. They shoot a 3. LeBron James take the ball out. He throw an interception because he was lazy. They score another 3. They go down the court. Lakers score 2 points. Okay, so they back up by 1. The Bulls throw the ball in. They hit a half-court shot with 3 seconds left, and the Bulls win the game. Answer that question. I'm going to bounce.
Have I seen a worse one?
Have you ever seen a worse sequence than those plays right there? Have you ever seen somebody lose the game for their team worse than LeBron James did? Because they shot that half-court shot in LeBron James' face.
They shot like the last 3. They shot the last 3 shots in LeBron's face, and he turned it over.
You could have went back to the last.
He's been playing. He's been playing for 22 years, so I may have seen worse.
Now,
That's a big resume of shit from LeBron James to choose from.
On that last play, LeBron James, he did not guard the man inbounding the ball. The number 1 rule is you don't leave the man inbounding the ball, because the man inbounding the ball is the most dangerous player. Why? Because they can get the ball right back. And that's what happened. LeBron James was guarding no one. If you watch that play, everyone else was guarding a man. LeBron James guarding an area. What are you doing? The man who's inbounding the ball was your man who got the ball back and shot it in his face.
Hey, what about you, 93? Have you ever seen the worst sequence?
Man, that's the worst sequence that I can remember off the top of my head.
Wow.
That I've ever seen. Man, you let Kevin Huerter hit a 3 in your face. Then you let Kobe White hit the 3 in your face. Then
AOH, is that the worst play you ever seen? Somebody lose a game for their team like that?
It was really bad, but I've seen LeBron James fuck up a lot. I'm going to have to research it to speak as a matter of fact, because, man, that guy has really blown it for the team a lot. But
I just wanted to ask y'all that, because y'all know more about basketball than me. I'm going to keep watching the show. I see y'all when I see y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in.
All right.
All right. Right there.
Well, he brings up a little bit of an interesting point in that video I was showing about LeBron James coming in 3rd or 4th and scoring. The Lakers win. And that Bulls game was an exception where he did come in 3rd in scoring and they still lost, but he was exceptionally terrible in the 4th period. I mean, you just can't overcome that sort of fuckery. What's a better word? I mean, just fucking everything right down the drain for your team. Mm-hmm. So that should have been a statistic working in my pattern, that LeBron James was so bad in the 4th period that he even messed that one up.
Yeah, for real. I mean, listen, shout out to my man 20 grand for coming through, man, true supporter. And, like we were saying, we joking around a little bit. It's not the worst, play of all time to end the game or to, blow the game for your team. Obviously, there have been much worse plays, by players in NBA's history. But when you talk about the consecutive plays, to end the game, that's pretty bad. And once again, he's supposed to be the greatest player of all time. So when you talk about Michael Jordan ending the way he ended the 98 finals, and you talk about that way he ended that game, and like I said, it was against the Chicago Bulls. That's irony in and of itself. Shout out to all you guys. I'm going to get up out of here, guys. I got to go. AOH, the Czar, once again, my man 93 Zay. You guys continue to do your thing. Thank you for everyone who came through and donated and supported us, man. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you.
You know what he reminded me of? That the day after that Bulls game, when LeBron just shit the game right down the toilet, ESPN came on and gave a multiple choice question. What's hurting the Lakers more, Luka's shooting or Luka's defense?
See,
I'm not kidding either.
That's ridiculous, man. When LeBron cost them the game, they go on television and say that. That's unbelievable.
Jimmy James, thank you, sir, for one of those new LeBarbie dolls. I'll ship that to you, Zay. Do you want that doll?
Nah, we're gonna ship it right back. Return to sender.
Boy. Zay, we have someone named Just Chillin' who's been waiting.
All right, for sure.
What's up, guys? I'm just gonna keep it just simple right here. I wanted to say, it's cool just Well, wait, what? LeBron having his own doll is just fucking crazy, man. I don't even know. Like, that's just some crazy shit. I also want to say, like, with the whole like record breaking thing, it's interesting that like the media, ESPN just really doesn't care about. They only care about like LeBron, the Lakers, and the Cowboys essentially. That's just what it is. But
Are you a hockey fan?
yeah, no, I'm a hockey. I'm just a sports fan in general. But like, I like hockey. I like I mean, I miss the older eras of basketball and like hockey. For me, like I miss the older eras of hockey when like it was like a lot more like there was like more physicality and defense. But like at least like hockey today, it's like there's more physicality obviously in hockey than in basketball. But it's like the game kind of has gotten a little softer in my opinion. But I don't,
Would you compare it to how football is? Like it's still a tough sport, but
it is tough. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it is. I'd say like penalties like are a lot more. It's kind of like we from what I've seen, like if you compare it to like the fights today are not as like they're not like if you just watch like the scrums today are like just scrums. Like when you talk about fighting in hockey, you talk about like guys just squaring up and like having like an entire like brawl essentially.
Okay.
Like I don't know. There's like some highlights that it's really like there's highlights that you can like watching like the if you watch like the '96 brawl with the Red Wings and Avalanche, that's a good one. There's an old school video for that. But with the LeBron thing, I just don't get how the media has to like why they include him in everything essentially. Like it's because he gets clicks, right? It's because he gets clicks. I know AOH is like he's just checked out right now, but
well, I mean, listen, if they market you that you should be interested in it, then you're going to click on it. So
yeah,
it works together. It's like you're going to get clicks if they also spend money telling you that you should click on it. I mean, they've spent so much money convincing people that they should watch LeBron James, and then they turn around and say, look what he's done for the league. No, you did it. You did it for him.
You spent marketing dollars on this.
Exactly.
So,
Zay, I didn't show your full video. Did you want to show the rest of it, or shall we save something for the next show?
We can say that for the next show. We can continue to take calls, man, unless y'all want to finish watching the belt to ass in the comment section. But otherwise, we're gonna keep taking calls, man, because we got a lot of people that do support us and they do just want to have their voices heard as well. And I would love to hear those voices.
I don't actually see any other callers right now.
No other callers in there? Okay. Yeah, well, we can finish that belt to ass. I'm gonna send that link up in here one more time because people be saying they want to call in, man. Come on in there. Y'all heard of Dre Day? Well, it was Shay Day. Let's get to it. Start them off right. Yeah. But Austin Reeves went crazy in this quarter. He had 15 in this quarter. He had me dropping down to my knees, man. Him and Luka, man, they was going crazy. But look at my boy LeBron making LaForty sweat. LaForty with the pass to Kobe of the Ozarks, and he started to heat up. Look at LeBron try to steal a rebound. But Jalen Williams said, nah, buddy. Why is there three people? Look at that. 3 people boxing out one guy so LeBron can get the rebound.
What he is doing at this age.
Somebody explained to me why there were 3 Lakers boxing out one player.
Shit!
All jokes aside, man, Sugar Shay came to play 42, 6, and 6 with only 1 turnover. And Lou Dort was out there smoking like he had a Newport. I like Austin Reeves, but man, he a free throw merchant, man. I can't wait
to cut his
water off like Sugar Shay about to cut Vandy water off. Let's go. Luka out there learning from LeBron. LeBron was like, yep, Luka, You see that?
Stiff form.
The shove?
Yeah.
Yep. But then Luka started to piss me off. He started.
Hey, what are the odds that when I go and play that full sequence back that Luka's actually complaining to the ref after he shoved the defender?
Yep. The odds are pretty high because that's what they do. Hitting that
dude, I'm fucking sick of Austin Reeves. He hits a lot of that. I mean, you really actually want, you really do want Austin Reeves on your team.
You do. You want somebody like that on your team. And he likes to play one-on-one, so he's going to get better. You know what I mean? So I really think he still can get better. Because
and you know what?
Likes to play.
I know Dalton Connect got his shit blocked, but good for him for having the balls to attempt a dunk like that.
Yeah.
And he's a 3-point shooter, but he's a grown man rookie.
He is, but it's still going to take time for him to adjust to the game, especially with his minutes going up and down. Like, remember, he dropped the 30 ball early in the season. You know what I mean? And then you start to hurt his confidence as you tail back his minutes.
Yeah.
So
put him on the trading block even.
Yeah,
but
I
traded
him.
Told you about.
No, you did trade him.
That's right. He got traded.
The only reason Dalton Connect is on this team right now is because they had to rescind the trade.
Was out there smoking.
Sorry, I mean, I know that there's a lot of other fishy stuff, but are you concerned at all that with the Thunder's shooting as well as they did, that while Luka was in the game, it was still close?
Yeah, I was concerned. Hell yeah. They went up 1. They were up 1 when Luka went out. So it pretty much, they spot you a point and you still lost by 26.
So playoff wise, Thunder versus Lakers, concern level.
I mean, I am concerned because, the whistle is going to affect OKC more than it's going to affect the Lakers.
So who would you not be concerned about in the playoffs for the exact same reason?
Against the Lakers?
Yeah.
I'm concerned. That's the biggest concern is everyone is the referee.
You can't feel good about the tiny little Warriors.
No, you can't.
We don't understand what's happening with Houston. Thunder are young, and we've seen what the whistle can do to them.
And Minnesota is not the same Minnesota of last year.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it took me this long to mention Minnesota tells you something.
And KD is not even going to be in the. They've been eliminated from the play-in.
Oh,
that's a story in itself. That's a disgrace in itself. Bradley Beal should be ashamed of himself for stealing as much money as he has stolen.
I'm so blessed. I have a no trade clause.
The Mavs are not going anywhere because there's no Kyrie. If they had Kyrie last night, then I think it'd be a different story.
Okay. Fanboys, I know you're sad about your Kings first quarter. He only had 2 points, and they were free throws, so you won't see him here. Look at my boy Caruso. Like, come here, you're too slow. Let's get it. And just when I thought the quarter was safe, we was good, Austin Reeves said this for the hood.
That's bullshit.
Austin Reeves and Luka scared me the most about this team. Ain't nobody worried about LaFarty. LaFarty points don't really matter. But their points really matter. Here you go, fanboys. He about to bully his way to the rim. Look at this great contesting defense by your king. He's a real deal traffic.
What the fuck?
Vandy tries to go up on check. Just say, give me that, brother. I need that. Vandy turns it over. Turns it over. Vandy tries to go up on check. Just say, give me that, brother. I need that. Vandy turns it over to Caruso. And the traffic home number 2 shows up. But on offense, that boy get real treacherous. Look at this 3 over everybody. God damn it. Look at this. Dog Connect tried to come to the rim on Hartenstein. He said, no. Give me that. This is white on white crime right here. There was a Gabe Vincent sighting. He did all his dirty work in the second quarter. 5 points.
Damn, that's tough.
But that's about it for him. Because Shea about to put him on a t-shirt. Look at LeBron and Luka
one thing
now
I can say
rotate.
about
LeBron
Shea,
will put his hand on his shirt like my.
About who?
One thing I want to say about Shea, his ability to stop on the dime is unbelievable. Like he stops so fast. He makes moves. He's very quick. He's deceptively quick. Like for real. Oh, because he hits some moves in here that you're gonna be like, God damn it! Like, come on. But go ahead, continue.
But that's exactly why in their first matchup, I'm like, LeBron is standing flat-footed in nowhere land, and Shea didn't drop the hammer.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why.
A business decision.
Bad, my bad. I really don't understand how y'all think y'all gonna make the finals with 3 players on your team that don't play defense. Fanboys, go ahead, take your shirt off. Here it go. That little weak ass floater. Then he started to hit his 3. He like, oh, yep, I'm feeling it. Yep. And I ain't gonna lie, I started to make the finals with 3 players on your team that
you see the disc. Where the fuck are the Thunder? Look at the shooter.
They all in the
play defense. Fanboys, go ahead, take your shirt off. Here it go.
Who's guarding him primarily? Is that Caruso again, or is it?
Who that little weak ass floater? Then
go back to it. I think that was Lou Dort that was guarding him.
How tall is Lou Dort?
Lou Dort ain't that tall.
Oh, 6'6" max.
Yeah, Lou Dort he's 6'4".
6'4". This motherfucking LeBron James shooting floaters over 6'4" people.
Play defense. Fanboys, go ahead, take your shirt off. Here it go.
That ain't Lou Dort. That's
Then he started to hit his 3. He like, oh, yep.
That was Jalen Williams. That was Jalen Williams.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Jalen Williams isn't even as big as LeBron.
He's not. Jalen Williams.
I mean, few people are, if you stop and think about it. LeBron James is fucking monstrous.
Jalen Williams only 6'5".
No shit.
Get nervous, you know what I mean?
The Thunder ain't that big.
Like, oh
man.
my God, they turned on the magnet ball.
I mean, you have to have Chet out there at the same time as Hartenstein.
Yeah.
What else is there?
They big guys. That's the bigs.
That's it.
Again for these bums. And the fanboys started taking off pieces of clothing one by one, shot after shot. The Thunder started getting discombobulated, Chet getting blocked by Vanderbilt. They letting Vanderbilt back.
Vandy's got like a 7-foot fucking wingspan.
Oh yeah, he does.
Dorm.
He get up there quick.
Layups.
I'm trying to.
Like, come on, man. I'm like, man.
What the fuck's he complaining about? For the love of God.
Yeah, nobody touched you.
Even if they did, not everything's worth complaining about.
What are y'all doing? But SGA called me and said, man, just follow the train, CJ. Follow the train. I said, I'm going to follow the train. But then the train came when Jackson Hayes came down the lane. What the fuck? Dog, SGA's ability to stop on a dime. Look at it. Oof. God damn it.
Look, he made him touch the floor.
Made that man touch the floor. But Jackson Hayes, oh my God. And Sugar Shea said, nah, man, I'm not finna be denied. Y'all not beating me. Offensive rebound, right back up with it. But fanboys, you had a nice ride. You was close, man. Y'all had me for a second. You look at LaFonte. Oh, yeah. You like, yep. Oh, yeah. Too easy. Fanboys, welcome to the end of the road, because after this is the second tech for Luka. Luka got ejected. And you thought you was gonna be able to sit out them last 3 games and get you some rest, but now you gotta win these next 2 games.
You know, I gotta stop, because Luka turned like he was harboring something from before and found the fan to talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like grow up, man. You are literally being paid to make that shot, and you went out of your way to find the fan and talk to him. It's not like the fan yelled and you yelled back.
He had
just shut up.
He wanted his Jordan Spike Lee moment, man.
So you can hold on to that 3rd seed. But man, once Luka went out, they went on a 29-12 run and blew the doors off them boys. Sent them boys to the shadow round. Put the plunge in them. Beat their ears together. LaFody James couldn't do a thing. It's crazy because even Austin Reeves was getting cold feet. Them boys started pushing it on him. Oh, yeah. And I just had to show this one again. Hartenstein denying the bomb.
Oh, I love that block.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Beautiful to watch. Oh, it doesn't matter.
If LeBron would have did that, it would have been like, blocked by James. Am I lying, AOH?
Do you know how many cameras are in that arena? And you haven't seen another angle of that block.
Nope. Bum out of here. It doesn't matter what you do. You're not stopping the train. And you're not stopping the amount of pain. Come on.
That's the crazy. That's that fucking turnover. Oh, goddamn, my clumsy ass fucking hand. That turnover is fucking nuts.
Yeah, that unbelievable, man. And this is what they call the GOAT. Like, do you understand what the GOAT mean? What GOAT means?
Zay, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's fucking late in the afternoon here, and I got to get to my real job.
No, yeah, I definitely got to get cooking too, man. We got to get to dropping this content. You know, it's the weekend, about to be the weekend here shortly. So, you know, let's get to it.
All right.
I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thank you to everybody who sent the super chat. Thank you for hitting up the chat. Thank you for watching. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Thank you, Zay, for being here. And are you joining on Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. Sunday
right.
panel. Make sure you're there.
See everyone Sunday. Thank you. Thank you, new members. Thank you, supporters.